Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check into cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check Into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop, check into cash.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CatnapperDirect.com is the local's only division of Jackson Furniture, based in Cleveland, Tennessee, and selling exclusively to the citizens of Bradley County. For 87 years, we have crafted comfort for the home. We are proud to offer factory direct furniture that is designed, engineered, and crafted by our team of over 1,000 hardworking employees. You may shop your style from collections of farmhouse, contemporary, traditional, and modern, all in one place. Catnapper is crafted in Cleveland and available online at catnapperdirect.com.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dot can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dot can love you. Remember the new love we shared today. Yeah.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You could save a lot. You could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CatnapperDirect.com is the locals only division of Jackson Furniture, based in Cleveland, Tennessee, and selling exclusively to the citizens of Bradley County. For 87 years, we have crafted comfort for the home. We are proud to offer factory direct furniture that is designed, engineered, and crafted by our team of over 1,000 hardworking employees. You may shop your style from collections of farmhouse, contemporary, traditional, and modern all in one place. Catnapper is crafted in Cleveland and available online at catnapperdirect.com.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today. Yeah.
towards the song because the
Moon, bright stripes, and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly seen, and against red glare, the bones bursting in air, can it prove to the night that a flag was still there? Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
These two, I won't say long-time rivals, but short series, 8th game for the Bearden Bulldogs and the Bradley Bears. And
just a little closer to you there, Coach. There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, now we're ready.
There we go. You're sounding great.
All right. This is the 8th meeting between these two clubs. All started back in 1972 when Coach Terry Sweeney was the head coach of the Bradley Bears. The Bears won those first 2 contests and then the next 3. And, Steve, the 3rd game was played between these two clubs in the fall of 1995.
Wow.
And this is not a trivia question, but do you know who in that third meeting between Bradley and Bearden was the Bears' top running back?
What could it be? Damon Floyd.
Number 2, we called him the Deuce.
Yes.
Damon Floyd himself played against this same Bearden ball club in 1995. Also Coach Travis Adams, and they said, hey, be sure and give us a shout out. Coach Adams and the baseball crew have what we call the left field lounge.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know this, Steve, but Coach Adams is a tremendous chef. Sometimes we think he missed his calling. He's a better cook than he is a coach, and he's a pretty good coach, you know, in baseball. But they've got plenty of good barbecue, sandwiches, platters. Hey, you need to get here an hour. A lot of Bradley fans do.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of tailgating, eat with Coach Adams and his crew in the left field lounge just outside the stadium here. He's got some delicious barbecue.
And the Bradley Central High School Bears have taken the field, Coach Roy.
Yes, indeed, and the Bears are trying to make it 3 in a row for this young season. They come into this one 2-1, 1-0 in the region. This is a non-region game, but nevertheless, both ball clubs would like to have that W in the column. The Bearden Ball Club opened the season really last week. They had their first 2 games canceled, and then last week took it on the chin up at Dobbins-Bennett in Kingsport to a very strong Kingsport-Dobbins-Bennett team, 40-7. So who knows what to expect out of Bearden. The Bears probably played their best game of the season of the 3 last week against the Heritage Mountaineers. So
all right.
They'll need another good one tonight.
I think we're ready for the Honda of Cleveland starting lineup. Is that about time for that, Coach? Should we do that?
Let me
Are you going to get that ready?
Let me give it first of all,
yeah.
for the Bears, the starting lineup, very familiar team, the same crew offensively. The quarterback for the Bears will be Aiden McCleary, number 13. He is a junior. His running back will probably be Javon Burke and Jackson Wilson. One of the 2 of those guys, they've both been carrying the pigskin really, really well. Up front, providing the protection for Aiden McCleary will be Gabe Campbell. Gabe is number 60. He's a junior. Caden Moore. And Caden is a senior. He's the big boy, 330, 6'2", number 72. The center is Brody Morgan. He's number 51, and he's a sophomore. Tucker Bashirs will start at right guard. He's a junior, number 68, and one of the captains. The right tackle will be number 55, Bennett Burris. The wide receivers, Braden Clark. He's one of the individuals that goes both ways for the Bears. There'll be about 3 of those guys. Braden is one of them, playing offense and defense. Donye Upton, number 4, will be another wide receiver. And Cannon Hall. Cannon is the Cannon Hall is our leading receiver and one of the leading receivers in the entire greater Chattanooga area. And Carter Howard will be the tight end when the Bears are in that tight end formation. And that's Jackson Wilson, of course, will be a lot in on the running plays if he doesn't start. So Jackson or Javon Burke, one of those 2 guys, will be in the starting lineup. And Steve, did you get the coin toss?
Yes, Bearden won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Bradley Central will get it first. We've got to very quickly take a 30-second break. It's our Toyota of Cleveland kickoff. We're going to hear one word from Toyota of Cleveland. Back in 30 seconds.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check and to Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkandtocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
See him down
Morgan,
there.
what's going
Yep,
on?
that's a good observation.
Morgan, what's going on?
It'd be fine for us to get the ball to him, too.
I'll send it to you.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check into cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the
He gets it at Bradley Central, starting on 30-yard line. And Coach, you were telling us about the key position players as we got ready to come on the air.
And Javon Burke are always our deep men. We would love for it to go to one of those two guys because they are capable of taking it all the way to the house at any point. Here's the first play, Steve.
All right, they're going to run it.
Wilson.
Wilson will cross to the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain. So good gain here. And we were told about a number change, Coach. Just whispered in my ear there. Number 55 will be Burris tonight. Just got that in. Ball at the 35-yard line, just getting started live on Talk 101.3 and download the Mix 104 Annapolis and on your phone at mymix1041.com from Bear Stadium, Bearden at Bradley Central High School. It's McClary in the shotgun. He's behind the 30-yard line, right to left as you listen.
Wilson.
And he'll hand off to Wilson. Crosses about the 35, not much there. And this will bring up a 3rd down and 5 to go here.
They might give him a yard. Yeah, they're going to give him 1 yard, Steve, up to the 36. But that was tough goings right there. It's a 3rd and 4 situation, and this may be a short passing situation.
3rd down and 4 to go. Bradley Central at home tonight. Bear State. What a throw.
And Javon's coming up slow.
Yes,
In fact,
he
he's
is.
still down on one knee. But that was a great catch. Javon was double teamed, Steve. Boy, he got nailed, too. Sandwiched in between two of those guys. And I think he's just probably shaken up. But that was a tough hit.
That's a Cleveland Ford first down and 10 to go for Bradley Central High School at the 38-yard line of the Bearden Bulldogs. Driving now at the Bearden 38, first down and 10 to go. And here's McClary. He's going to keep it. Throw wide right. Pass complete. Down to the 30-yard line, catching it. To Clark. And that ball, he's going to take it down to the 31. That's a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. Bradley moving the ball here, early going, their first drive of the entire ball game. Bearden won the toss, selected to defer to the second half. Bradley starting on offense. And they're going to run it.
That's Wilson.
Wilson, big yards inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line, about a 7-yard gain, and that'll be a Cleveland Ford first down to the 24 of Bearden.
That kid can rumble. I mean, he's just a freshman, but he runs like a senior already.
Boy, you can tell. What a crowd here tonight, by the way, and there's masks all over the Bear Stadium. Everybody is doing as they were asked by the TSSAA. On a first down and 10 to go, Bradley at the Bearden 24-yard line. Talk 101.3. We're in the Audi of Chattanooga broadcast booth. As from the shotgun position,
Wilson.
He's going to hand it to Wilson, and he'll get down to the 20. That's about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Big hello tonight to the legendary Corky Whitlock. Corky, can you believe I am standing in your place here with Coach Rowan? I mean, Corky, my goodness, buddy. Corky helped raise me, he and Tom Rowland.
Almost hollowed ground,
isn't it? And Gary Owenby, good evening to you. And yes, Gary will be back soon, we promise. I'm just a fill-in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a whistle and somebody moved.
I think Bearden jumped, Steve.
Bearden jumped, we think.
That'll be a 5-yard mark off, and they are looking that way. Yep. Down to the 15. We'll take it.
Well, Bradley moving here down to the Bearden 15-yard line. It'll be second and about 1 to go here. Early going. Bradley is moving the football down the field into the Bearden at the Bearden 15. No score. Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Back in the shotgun goes McCleary. He's got trips to the right. One single receiver here near side.
Moves Javon over to the right side.
He's back to throw. McCleary goes toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete.
Interference.
But a flag.
I think it's interference here.
Definitely
I'm not
interference.
the referee.
That is
but
definitely interference.
Yep.
Gwen, you're right there on top of it.
He would have had that, but the defensive player kind of got between his arms, did not look for the ball, and it was catchable, but kind of hard to see when man's taken like that.
Yep. Looked like an obvious call, Gwen, from up here.
Have we had the call yet on the field? I think they're still talking about it.
Yep, there. It's just now a matter of half the distance, I think, from
Here
the
it goes.
15 down to between the 7 and the 8. What are you going to call that, Joe?
Yeah.
8? Is that the 8 or the 7?
Gwen Schroyer,
we'll
The first down.
Crawford's Pharmacy sideline report. Here's McCleary now. Bradley has it down at the 8-yard line. First down and a goal to go, and they'll hand it off. That's Burke, I believe.
Yep, that's Javon.
Going to get 2.
Down to the 6.
Right to left as you listen. Talk 101.3. Bradley Central High School football on the Buzz tonight. Bearden at Bradley scoreless. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball put at the right there, just about the 6-yard line. They're on the near hash. Right to left as you listen tonight. McCleary back in the shotgun. There, Burke's going to move toward the right-hand side. McCleary looking to throw. McCleary going to keep it. McCleary to the 5. He'll get the 5, so maybe a yard.
He had a momentary opening. Thought he could get close to the goal line, but that hole that he had closed in a hurry, and he actually only gained a yard, but his receivers were covered that time, and he just had no place to dump the pass, so he tried to get 3 or 4 yards, but ends up with only 1, Steve.
Don't forget, no matter if it's a sports injury, work injury, an accident, at home, Voitic Center has you covered. Visit Voitic.com. Voitic.com. It's third down and goal to go from the 5. Here's McCleary under some pressure. McCleary dumps it off to Burke. Burke cuts one way, back the other.
I think he's in.
He's in for a touchdown, Bradley Central High School.
Knocked his helmet off on the way in, but he's in.
What it look like down there, Glenn?
Hey, that was good motion. He pulled off to the right side of his pulling tackle and ran right in. Knocked his helmet off, but he scored.
That's a touchdown. That's, I believe they call that a, well, I can't find
That's
my
5
paper.
yards to Javon Burke. Little flare pass right over the middle.
And we've got a flag down here.
What would that be? Is that on Turner Jackson? So he's celebrating too much? He'll
That's
break the other hip.
That's on Bearden. What was the call there, Joe?
It looked like he lined up off sides, but I'm not sure.
All right, half the distance.
All right.
That's Rojas kicking.
And it's up. And the extra point is good. 7-0. 6:25 to go first period. Bradley has the lead. We'll take a 30-second break. Talk 101.3. Bradley the lead. Back in 30 seconds. It's Bradley football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something.
Bradley with the lead, 7-0. 6:25 to go. They're kicking off to Knoxville Bearden now. And Bearden will bring it up. Flag on the play. across the 25, down about the 26-yard line. We'll see what this is about. Bearden left to right as you listen. Coach Ron, good strike first for Bradley here early.
Yeah, that was a good drive, Steve. 3 first downs, a 70-yard drive, 11 plays, good passing, couple of passes to Javon Burke, one to Braden Clark, and Jackson Wilson had 4 good carries in there. And the touchdown was a pass, 5-yarder from Aiden McClary to Javon Burke to cap it. PAT added by Era Rojas, and the Bears needed to get a drive like that and strike early, get off to a 7-0 lead.
All right, Bearden will start at their own 17-yard line as they'll have it, and their quarterback's got to hand it off. That's going to be running the ball on that play as Makai Williams. Coach Ron talked about him earlier coming into the broadcast. And he's going to get down to really no gain there.
Yeah, not much at all.
Maybe a yard. Hello, Lindsay Smith in tune. Lindsay Bell now. She says, I don't know how much rust, Lindsay. I've not done this in a long time. I'm just filling in. I'm just a temp. Lindsay, good evening to you and her wonderful Smith family. 2nd and 11 from the 16, and he's going to keep it that time. Carlovano is going to keep it up across the 20 down to about the 22-yard line, 6-yard gain. You said that, Coach. He was going to be using his legs.
He'll pass and run.
Little confusion along the line there. 3rd and 5. Bearden at their own 22, trailing 7-0 left to right as you listen. Their own 22-yard line. Play clock sponsored by Talk 1013 down to 10 seconds. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. He's going to throw it this time. Pass incomplete, too hard and too wide. 4th down, and Bearden brings the punting unit on. 5 minutes in the first period. Bradley the lead, 7-0. Live from Bears Stadium, Bradley Central High School. What a night. Lots of people here. Mask all over the place. Their distance, they're look to be following the TSSAA guidelines. Punter's going to go back, Earl, back around the 5.
Let's see, again, who their kicker. Their kicker is Ethan Ford.
This is Ethan Ford, and the punt will come down to about, it's going to bounce, so 45, going to roll your boat, roll, down 25, 24. It's going to roll down Keith Street, ladies and gentlemen.
That was about an 18-yard roll.
My goodness.
But Cannon Hall elected to let that one in. He did have 2 or 3 defenders all around him, and boy, he made the decision to maybe it'll roll another 5-6 yards. Instead, it rolled almost 20 yards. They're going to start at the 24-yard line.
Well, let's thank some of our sponsors tonight here on Talk 1013 Bradley Football, brought to you by Buddy's Barbecue. How about tomorrow? It's all-you-can-eat ribs tomorrow, Earl. And don't forget Joe Cannon. Joe, I don't know, buddy. It's all-you-can-eat ribs at Buddy's Barbecue. I watched the left field, what is it, the left field drive-in?
Left field lounge.
Left field lounge. I didn't know if it's Cletus Benton Starview drive-in. But anyway, $12.99 tomorrow at Buddy's Barbecue. From the 24-yard line, Bradley will have it, and McClary going to roll to the right, pass complete. And that is, we got a flag on that play, though. Pass completed to Braden Clark. But it's going to go against Bradley.
Maybe holding there.
Yeah, one of the big uglies down there, Earl Rowan.
Let's see.
I don't know. 7-0 Bradley
anyway,
the lead.
They're going to move it backwards against the good guys. Back half the distance. Back to the 12, 11.
About the 11, yeah. Hello to Chris, Jamie Green listening tonight. Coleman Green, Riley Green. Coleman, of course, the mayor of Ocoee Middle School. He was elected this morning. 1st down and 23. He was at my house last night watching the NFL kickoff. 1st down and 23, ladies and gentlemen. Bradley the ball right to left as you listen. Here's McClary. Pass. Oh, that almost was picked off, but it's incomplete. Pass was high. Pass intended there for Javon Burke. Javen or Javon?
Javon.
Javon, I was right. I've been battling myself on that throughout the evening. 4:25 to go first period.
We would love to have a fellow named Javen out
yes,
there.
That's right.
He's the injured Burke kid.
That's right.
And that's
I
his
see
twin.
him sitting in here in the stands watching this game.
Is he there, Gwen?
He's about in the midsection there with his family.
All right.
We miss him, I know that.
I'll guarantee you.
Second down, 23. Bradley Central High School at their own 11-yard line. Leading 7-0, 4:25 first period. Another whistle here. And I don't know. A flag is down now. We see it.
Yep, I see it at the 14-yard line.
It's behind Corky's pillar that he built here. Right here. Corky
Yes.
Whitlock, broadcast position. Second and 18, they say.
So what was that penalty about, Joe?
Encroachment.
Okay.
Offsides. Gwen, I think I'm getting older. I couldn't see it. Down to the 16-yard line, 4:21, 7-0. Bradley the lead. Their own 16, right to left as you listen. McClary. He's going to hand it off. Burke will be right about where he started. Got to bring up a third and long here. Third and about 20, they say. 7-0, Bradley the lead, under 4 minutes first period. Down about their own 17-yard line, really closer to the 16. McClary, two wide near side, one on the right. Going to go back to throw. He's under pressure. McClary in some trouble. He's going to pull it down and run it. He'll get up to the 20 and out of bounds there. So about a 3-yard gain on his legs, but it's going to bring up fourth down for Bradley Central.
Yep, punting situation coming up. He did get some yardage out of that. They're going to mark him right at the 20-yard line. So Braden Clark will be dropping back to punt, and he'll be standing somewhere between the 5 and the 7-yard line.
You told me he takes a little extra space back there.
So he's standing at the 5 right now.
I thought he was at the Rebel. I had no idea. My goodness. All right, here we go. He's under pressure. He got it off, barely. And it's going to bounce about the 40. Boy, Bearden's going to have it at the Bradley 40-yard line. So, boy, he had a lot of pressure there. And let's also thank some sponsors here. Oh, yeah, Fitness. They're having Corporate Wellness Month. If you find 10 coworkers to work out with you, Joe could run up and down the Cleveland Daily Banner, find 10 people. Rick Norton, sign him up immediately. And, what about Gwen Swiger, ladies and gentlemen? It's go to ohyeahlife.com. Corporate Wellness Month. You can work out for $10 a month, over 30,000 square feet right across the street at the Village Green Town Center. Bearden has it at the Bradley 40-yard line, 7-0 Bradley. And the quarterback's going to keep it. He will keep it and get his helmet knocked off down about the 38. That is Carlavato, the quarterback, keeping it. And they're going to give him about, call it the 37. Second down and about 7 to go here. 3 minutes first period. Bradley leads 7-0. Talk 1013 The Buzz. Download the app. Listen on your phone. Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. MyMix1041.com. You can listen to all of it.
And
Second and
Colorado out for a play.
All right.
Different quarterback, yep.
Good call, and they're going to run it right
That's
up the
Mackay.
middle.
That's Christian
Spinning.
Yep. He's got a first down.
He got 10 yards right up the middle. That's a Cleveland Ford first down. Cleveland Ford, where General Manager Doug Vierthaler, we have to have a 7-second delay on him, I guarantee you. First down and 10 to go. Ball at the 27. Bearden the ball. And they're knocking on the door here in Bradley territory, trailing 7-0. We're down to getting down to 2 minutes in the first period. And the quarterback is back in there, Carlavato. He's in the shotgun position with one setback, 2 wide on one either side. They're going to fake the handoff. This is play action. Carlavato going to throw it now, incomplete. What was he trying to do there, Coach?
He was trying to get rid of it before. Yes, he thought he had a man right over the middle, little dump pass about 7 or 8 yards, but that one was straight into the Bradley turf. He was under intense pressure, had a couple of bears breathing right down his back.
Hey, Gwen Shore, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's also right-handed, so running hard to his right, trying to escape. He had to twist hard, to his left to make that pass, which just went into the dirt.
2nd and 10 for Bearden High School, the Bulldogs from Knoxville. Have they caught that tiger in Knoxville? That's the question. 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 27 of Bradley Central High School. Bradley leads 7-0, 1:54 in the first period. Carlovato is going to pull it down and run with it. Boy, he's got. Oh, did he lose it momentarily? Got down about the 20-yard line.
I think he juggled it, but kept control of it. Down to the 21. They're going to mark him, I think.
Be a 6-yard positive gain. 135, and we're going to keep moving here. 3rd down, 4 to go for Bearden, trailing 7-0 at the Bradley 21-yard line. He's barking there. He's trying to bark him off sides. Not going to happen. Going to bring it down now. Still in the shotgun with 1, 2, 3 man in motion near side to the far side. But that minute 10 in the first period. Here's Carlovato. He's going to run it. 15, 10, 5.
Got a flag, Steve.
And a flag in the backfield.
Well, that was a good run by the quarterback, Carlovato.
He's impressive, no doubt about it.
Let's see what the flag is about. That's crucial, and you would think it's against Bearden.
One would think the positioning of the flag here. Clock is still moving. We're down to 46 seconds, first period. And Bradley leads 7-0.
That clock should have stopped, so they may have to put some time back on. 46.9 showing, but it should be another 8 or 10 seconds. Yeah, they're putting back to a minute.
It's going to be a hold against Bearden. Ball will be moved back to the 30, about the 35, maybe closer to the 34-yard line. 7-0 Bradley Central High School. Exactly 60 seconds to go in the first period. We're at Bear Stadium tonight on a muggy night. Threats of rain and storms and all of that, but Earl Rowan held his hands high and said no. He and Paul Barris planned beautiful weather tonight.
10-12.
There you go. Carlovato. Oh, he lost it. It's on the ground, but I think he picked it up.
Yep, he did. That was called a lucky bounce. He lost complete control of it, but it bounced right back into his area, and Carlovato recovers his own miscue.
3rd down, 17 to go. Clock moves under 40 seconds and counting. 7-0 Bradley Central High School leads in the first period at Bear Stadium tonight. Carlovato back about the Bradley 40-yard line. That's where he's standing. Ball's at the 35. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 wide here. Really 5 wide if you count the near side. 5 wide. Empty backfield. About 15 seconds to go first period. Carlovato back to throw. Under some pressure. Throwing complete near side. And down to the 25. That's going to be Wallbauer.
Yep.
On the
Dylan
catch.
Wallbauer. He was one of the top pass receivers last year, and he's an experienced returnee.
Just not enough, guys.
Just not enough. So it's down to the 25-yard line. Still going to be short. They've got 10 yards out of that, but not enough.
Hey, Gwen, is Carlovato as impressive down there as he is up here?
He looks like he sprints very well to the left and be able to hang up on the right. But, yeah, if he gets it quick, he's gone. He's going to find a gap sometime.
A 1st down and 10. Bradley takes over on downs with 9 seconds to go. In the first period, Bradley leads 7-0. Ball at their own. Bradley has their own 25. Right to left as you listen. McClary's going to throw complete. This is Hall across the 30, about 6 yards, and that's the end of the first period. Bradley leads 7-0 over Knoxville Bearden tonight at Bear Stadium. Let's take a 90-second break. We're back at 90 seconds on Talk 101.3. Bradley football is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, vocal motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Back to live action. Bradley runs a play to begin the second quarter at 7-0. Bradley Central High School here at Bear Stadium. They've got the ball at their own 38-yard line. First down and 10 to go. They've switched sides of the field, left to right as you listen. McClary looking to throw. He's under some pressure. Rolling right. Pass is incomplete.
Intended for Braden Clark.
Later this quarter, listen for the Pizza Hut trivia question. Coach Rowan's got a good one tonight. We previewed that yesterday in our pregame session, and well, I enjoyed that, Coach. Enjoyed talking to you and the radio station.
It seemed to me, I hope you feel the same, it was a quick 2 hours.
That went by fast. You know who made fun of us was Bridget. Now, Bridget, your former, she was going to be your student till Sandra Cretton stole her away, apparently. We
Bridget,
learned that.
You know, she couldn't take 2 hours of that kind of talk.
I enjoyed every second, I told her. Second down and 10 to go. Ball
that
going
is
to be
Cannon Hall.
Hall.
And there's a flag.
Flag on the play here. Hall was running, but looks like it's going to come back. 7-0 Bradley, opening minute of the second quarter. See what the penalty is here.
That's going to be holding. That's going to put 10 yards back against the Bears. And they're marking it to the 35-yard line, Steve.
All right. And that holding penalty is courtesy of Andrew Morgan. Actually, get flagged for drinking and driving. See Andrew Morgan law. All right, 2nd and 13. Bradley has it at their own 35, leading 7-0 over Knoxville Bearden tonight, Bear Stadium. Still 11:08 in the second.
There's to Cannon Hall.
Cannon again on the reception, but maybe 3 yards. Bring up about a 3rd and 10 here.
Hey, they're going to give him about 4.
Yeah, give him 4.
Up to the 39.
3rd and 9, 10:45 in the first half. Bradley leads 7-0 over Knoxville Bearden. Talk 101.3. All right, McClary, a 3rd and 9 here. He's in the shotgun, left to right as you listen. He's got 5 wide receivers now. 3 on the far side. Now we're going to
Bears want a timeout.
This is a Taziki's timeout. Don't forget, Tazikis.com. We'll take it with them. Let's take a 30-second break, Morgan, as it's Bradley football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 30 seconds.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
Staff here along with Coach Earl Rowan. How many years, Coach, you've done this?
This is my 55th.
Wow.
48 of those with the great Corky Whitlock.
Cordell Avant Whitlock.
And this is the 7th year that Gary Owenby and I have been winging it on ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Gary will be back soon, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. I'm just filling in tonight for Gary and Corky.
Aiden is in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Running out and is going to gain something.
My! All the way to the 48.
Not a first down, but he made a lot out of nothing. And that was sheer Aiden McCleary right there. He was in trouble
Swivel
from
hips.
the get-go. What was that, Gwen?
I said those swivel hips. He knows how to
Yes, swivel
squirt.
hips. That's it.
All right, so down to the 47-yard line. And let's see here. What's happening down there, Gwen?
It's an official's timeout. I think they're looking for a measurement.
They're going to measure.
It is close, guys.
And the officials coming, the chain gang coming on the field here.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of this.
Do we know any of these guys? Who is that masked man?
We're short.
What do you do here, Coach?
I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it here. It's almost midfield. You got a lead playing on your home turf. You've been getting consistently 3 to 7, 8 yards per carry or short passes. So they're at the 47-yard line, 4th down and a short 1. Let's see what the Bears do. They're staying on the field. I don't think they're going to punt.
Bradley leads 7-0. It's a 4th down, officially won. As Coach said, ball at the 47. Oh, it's across really the 47-yard line about 10 minutes ago in the first half. And they're going to get in the bunch formation here. They're going for it. They say, they look, they show on 4th down.
Got to pick this one up.
McCleary is going to
he
hand
did
it
not
off,
get it.
and they got penetration.
Boy. That was number 35, Riley Harmon.
Riley Harmon, the senior.
He headed for the left side, and you could see immediately he had no blocking, and that wall up front broke down, and they end up losing a couple of yards. And, boy, just give credit right there to some stellar defense on the part of Bearden right there, all you can say. They nailed Riley Harmon.
Let's go down to Gwen Schroyer, Crawford's Pharmacy sideline. Gwen?
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe a quarterback keeper on that play, but definitely went to the left side, and they were just stout defense all around that tackle.
7-0 Bradley the lead, but they were shut down on 4th down, Bearden the ball. And they're going to hand it off. This is going to be their big running back. Oh, he's scampering. He's scampering inside the 30, down to the 25, down about the 26-yard line. That is going to be Mackay Williams. Boy, he's special, Coach Rowan.
Yeah, around the left. He's quick. He's a 185-pounder, and he was one of their key running backs a year ago, and he's back for his senior year, and he is their threat, and that time he showed why.
The Bulldogs of Bearden have it at the Bradley 27-yard line, trailing 7-0. Bradley leads here 7-0. 9.5 to go till halftime. And they're going to give it right back to him. That's Williams. He's going toward the sideline to the right. Now a flag comes in. Check this.
Might have been a late hit or hit out of bounds. That's what generally could be the call over in a situation like that.
Looked like it, yeah.
Let's see what the official call is. They're grouping about 4 of them. They're not talking about where they're going to eat after the game either.
Oh. Speaking of it, well, what is it? That's
it's against the Bears.
Horse collar.
When was it?
Horse collar?
Horse collar.
Had his hand on the name spot.
And it's going to be marked at what, about the 12?
Looks like it. Maybe the first down and 10 to go for Beard. Now they're knocking on the door. They're down at the, we'll call it the 12-yard line of Bradley. And the quarterback's going to keep it. He's got a rumble inside the 5. Still has it, and he's just short of the end zone. Got down about the 1-yard line. That's about an 11-yard run for Colorado. That's a Cleveland Ford first down. all the way down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah, he almost broke the plane. He is as much of a threat running the football, Carlovado, as he is throwing it.
All right, here he is again. He's going to keep it. And
he didn't make it that time.
He did not.
Who was in on the stop there?
Number
Gwen?
5.
For Bradley, that'd be C.J. Hardy.
C.J. Hardy.
He's a wall all by himself.
Yeah, he's a big boy, and he's committed, if you've read Joe Cannon's articles, to UT Martin. He's expected to have a good future ahead in college. C.J. Hardy.
2nd down and goal to go, and the Carlovado's going to be
nailed again.
Hit 2 or 3 times in the backfield. 3rd down is coming up.
He went back, and his running back was not there.
Let's get a quick check of the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. It is East Hamilton Red Bank tied at 7. They are both undefeated. We have McMinn Central leading Polk County. Battle of Highway 411, 14-7. Central leads Polk County. Calhoun leads McCallie 7-0. That's the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. You can paint your dreams in black and gold at Elders Ace Hardware. Carlovado back to throw. He gotta go down!
Yes! Yes, baby! And who is that?
Hardy
CJ?
again.
C.J. Hardy.
My goodness.
Number 5.
I think I heard you talking about him.
Yes, indeed.
UT Martin will see that, won't they?
All the way to the 14, from the 3, 11 yards. They're going in reverse.
They were very close to a touchdown. Bearden the ball here. Bradley leads 7-0.
I don't see the place kicker coming in.
So it's 4th down and goal.
Wow.
From the 14-yard line now. 3 straight plays, negative yardage. 1, and then 11, and CJ in on the last 2.
7. Now we got a whistle and a timeout. Bearden here with 7:01 to go in the first half. We'll take it with him. Let's take a 30-second break right here. Bradley leads 7-0, but Bearden going to talk about it as they are 4th and 14 at the Bradley 14. It's Talk 101.3 coverage of Bradley football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. They're open to the public. We're back in a moment.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, vocal motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
They will go and try to kick the field goal. This is Ford. Ford's kick is up, and it is no good.
Wide left.
That was a 32-yard attempt, not exactly a chip shot. For anytime you're 32, 38 yards in high school, it's not a sure thing. It's different if you're kicking it more PAT range, 15, 16 yards, but a 32-yard field goal attempt goes awry right there, and the Bears dodge a bullet.
All right, let's thank Village Volkswagen, locally owned and a proud sponsor of local sports. Take a test drive the award-winning, locally made VW Atlas. Visit villagevw.com. We're live at Bear Stadium. Bradley upholds their 7-0 lead. 6:56 in the first half, along with Coach Earl Rowan, Steve Hartline, Morgan Denny producing, Austin Chadwick on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard, and Gwen Schroyer joins us down there at Crawford's Pharmacy sideline. 7-0 Bears lead at Bear Stadium. And game number 4, Bradley the ball at their own 15-yard line, 14-yard line.
Is that Javon?
And Burke going to be hit and driven back. We'll see how much.
I think he's going to stay right at the same spot.
Yep,
Forward progress brought him right back to the scrimmage line.
He did, and they are giving him that forward progress. He was driven way back, 5-6 yards, but that's not the loss that it appeared. He did get back up to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
It's going to be a 2nd down here, and 10 to go. Bradley at their own 20-yard line, left to right as you listen, leading 7-0. Here's McClary throwing complete, and that Going to be as Cannon Hall going to be brought down. He may have gotten a yard. Cannon leading the Chattanooga area in receiving. And ball up to the 21-yard line. 3rd down and 9. We go under 6 minutes. First half. Talk 101.3 The Buzz. 7-0 Bradley the lead. Muggy September 11th. Had the governor on Mix 104.1 this morning. We talked about this incredible day. They honored first responders at the state capitol. The governor's influence yesterday. 3rd down, 9 to go from the 21. McClary looking. He's in some trouble. He's going to run it.
He needs to get rid of it.
And he'll run toward the sideline, cross the maybe the 22, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I guess everybody was covered, and he just simply took off to the far side. He might have gained a yard, maybe a couple, but man, he had 9 to get, and you could tell that he was running out of real estate rapidly over there. He gets up to the 23, so give him a 2-yard run, but it's a 4th down situation for the Bears.
Bradley will punt, and punting around his 10-yard line.
Oh,
he blocked it. He blocked it. The ball's in the end zone, and they'll fall on it, and that is a touchdown. Bearden.
Who is that, Joe?
Bearden
helmet's off over there. Who is that?
Bearden has scored
23
on a block punt. That'd be Eli Kaler if it's 23, a sophomore.
Number 30.
Was it 30? That's Jack Adams of Bearden.
All right,
and
Jack Adams.
7-6. Gwen, you were down there. What happened?
That was an ugly side kick that just didn't. Took too long. Took too long.
Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Cleveland Saudi Daisy tied at 7 over on Mix. Thanks, Greg. Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Elders Hardware will paint it black and gold for you. Paint available. Kick, extra point is good. Timeout on the field. On a block punt, Bearden scores, makes it 7-7, 5:16 to go in the first half. Bradley football on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We're back in 30 seconds. Here from Coach Rowan. Coach, tell me what just happened here.
All right, we are getting information that Griffin Orris blocked the punt, and number 30, Jack Adams, pounced on it in the end zone for the TD. Jack Adams. So a combo there of Orris and Adams.
7-7, sounds like a law firm. 7-7, 5:16 to go in the first half here at Bear Stadium. And appreciate all the help tonight. We got a lot of folks back at the station. We've got folks here and covering it all around for you. Don't forget Hardy's Friday Night Blitz, Greg Phillips, and the Great Biscuit, Kent Christian. Got a lot of connections here at Bradley Central High School. Be on Talk 101.3, Mix 104.1, all after the game. Your calls. They're going to short punt it or short kick it here, and it's going to come down to the 35. That is Riley Harmon on the catch. Bradley will have it, and they'll go first down and 10 to go at their own 36. Now tied 7-7, 5:12 till halftime. Gwen Schroyer, Crawford's Pharmacy sideline report. What's happening?
Yeah, man, looks like another opportunity for the Bears to get down the field before halftime.
Yeah, plenty of time. 5:12 to go in the second quarter.
All right, so Bradley has it. First down and 10 to go from their own 36-yard line. Now tied at 7 with Knoxville Bearden here at Bear Stadium. Handoff. And, oh, my, what a run here. 45, Burke, 50, Burke, 45, Burke, 40. That is a Cleveland Ford first down to the Bearden 39.
And that's good running on the part of Javon Burke. He didn't outrun his blocking. You know, he's the quickest guy on our team. But that time he was playing it right, running behind a couple of good blockers and takes it down to the 39-yard line. So that's a 25-yard run for Javon.
And I know you couldn't hear him up there, but he was saying, let's go, let's go.
Hand it off again. This is Burke, I believe. He may have gotten a yard to the 38 on first down. 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, that was a special run all the way down to the 39. Now the 38. 7-7. And McClary shotgun positioning. He'll throw. Pass incomplete. It was dropped by Braden Clark, the senior, 5'11", 190 on the near side. 3rd down coming up. And the coach, am I wrong on the downs? I may be.
It's
second?
Second down.
Now it's second. I don't know why.
Yeah, 2nd down. 2nd and 9.
I hadn't done this in a while. It's 2nd down. 9 to go, ball at the 37. McClary back, shotgun pass complete. Bang! Right there at the 40-yard line.
Coverage right there.
Man.
Completed pass, but man, Javon was nailed immediately.
Derek Davis and his McMinn Central team playing his old team. Polk County leads 20-7 in the 2nd quarter on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. And here, Bradley and Bearden are tied at Bear Stadium, 7-7. 3rd down and about 10, they say, coming up.
That last completion was good for -1 yard. So they're back where they started from at the 39, 3rd down and 10. And
Coach,
Bears want to talk about it.
Coach, during the timeout, great. Let's do that trivia question. Coach Earl Rowan has prepared a beautiful trivia question tonight. And I want to go to the trivia master himself, better than Alex Trebek, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Sajak has nothing on Coach Earl Rowan, as Earl's got about 5,000 papers here in front of me.
All right, here's the trivia
All right,
question
Coach,
for
come on.
tonight. Coach Steve Sloan. Steve Sloan was the most decorated all-around athlete in Bradley history, leading the Bears football and basketball teams to state championships. Then he went on to play for Coach Bear Bryant, and then played a couple of years in the NFL, but coached at 4 different institutions. Now, the trivia question for tonight. Name the two SEC schools that Coach Sloan coached at. That's the trivia question for tonight.
Okay, call, I tell you, call, I don't know what number to give you, really. Let's do 614-6499.
I think that's it.
We'll
Morgan
do that.
We'll know that back at the station.
And I just gave Morgan an answer.
The question is, Steve Sloan coached at 4 outstanding football institutions, but 2 of them were SEC schools. Now, you have to know both schools. Don't just get one, but call Morgan back at the station to win your food. And, Joe, you're not eligible.
Well,
Joe says he knows.
I'm sure he does. I know he does. I was corrected on the number, actually. Call 476-0076. That's the buzz line. That's our volunteer Redapest buzz line, 476-0076. You'd think I'd know the number. All right.
You should.
I say the other one all the time. Bearden has the ball. Boy, they're going to get to the 30, 35.
That's a good gainer.
Down to the 40. That's a 20-yard gainer.
It's Makai Williams again.
For Williams again.
From the 20, he scoops right up to the 40-yard line. That's easy. Well, they're going to mark him at the 39. 19-yard run.
Win a free pizza from Pizza Hut, by the way, on Coach Rowan's Trivia. Brought to you by Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. First down, 10 to go. Bearden has it their own 39-yard line. We're tied at 7 here at Bear Stadium. Bradley and Knoxville Bearden. 3:25 till halftime. You're calling on Trivia, 476-0076. 476-0076. The 2 SEC schools coached by the great Steve Sloan. All right. It is the quarterback now, Carlovato, in the shotgun. They have it up to the 40, 41, 42-yard line, spinning on the carry. And Hardy the tackle, and that ball is up to the 43, a 4-yard gain. Clock moves under 3 minutes in the first half, tied at 7. Knoxville Bearden at Bradley Central High School tonight. Carlovado is going to pitch it the other way, going to go to Williams. Williams.
They held him in check that time. He got back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. McMinn County leads Ottawa in the second quarter, 20-14 in Athens.
We're going to call that no gain.
Third down, 6 to go. Ball at the 43. Bearden the ball, right to left as you listen. We're tied at 7. 2:15 and counting in the first half at Bear Stadium. It's a wonderful night out here. Wonderful to be playing football, and people are taking it seriously. Carlovado in the shotgun here. And the clock is moving at 2 minutes and under that now. Whistle, I think they're going to call timeout. Yes, they are. All right, we're going to got a winner on trivia, Earl, and we'll get to that after the, we'll get to that after the break. So let's take a break here. 30-second timeout. 7-7 the score. It's Bradley Football Talk. 101.3 The Buzz, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Back with the winning announcement in 30 seconds. Have a winner on trivia. Let's go back to you.
Gene Hussinger, we've been informed, has won that. That didn't take very long. He knew both of the schools, which, Joe? Ole Miss and Vanderbilt.
There we go. Third down and 6, Bearden the ball. And they have it. They're about to go here. They called timeout earlier, so now they've got it at the 44-yard line, their own 44. Third down and 6, tied at 7 here. 1:58 to go in the first half. At Bear Stadium, Bradley Central High School, where Steve Sloan I guess he didn't play here, did he? Ball is pass complete, but it's going to be short of the first, going to bring up 4th down. And pass was completed to number 15, Dylan Waldbauer, the senior, 6'3", 195 for Knoxville Bearden. But 4th down and 3. What do you do here? They've still got the offense on the field. They've got it up at the 46-yard line, tied at 7, 90 seconds till halftime. And they're going to go for it here. 4th and 3. Carlovado's in the shotgun. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. One setback. That back is spinning. Watch him. Man in motion near side. What are they doing? They're just trying to draw him off here. 1:15 to go.
Doesn't look like they're going to try to run anything. They're just delaying here.
Whistle.
I think that's what they had in mind. Try to draw the Bears off on a 4th and 3 situation from their own 46-yard line, and they're going to call a timeout now and talk about it.
Hey, let's thank Voytic Center for orthopedic care, no matter if it's a sports injury, work injury, or just an accident. Gary Voytic. Hello, Gary, and his great family. They got you covered down there on Georgetown Road. Got a beautiful facility. Voytic.com. Buddy's Barbecue, where tomorrow you can eat ribs till you fall over. All you can eat ribs, $11.99 at Buddy's Barbecue on Paula Parkway. And Hush Puppies, John Davis all night long. John Davis, general manager, Key of Cleveland, Coach Ron. 49th birthday yesterday. I sent him 49 Hush Puppies. I sent him 49 Hush Puppies.
Happy birthday, John. 1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Hey, Steve, I was out at Buddy's Tuesday of this week.
Yes.
Talked with Tiffany, the manager out there.
Yes.
I thanked her for being a big sponsor. Told her that I personally am coming out there to eat just about every week. She thanked me.
It's wonderful.
Great place to eat, folks.
Yeah, they're great. And you know what, Earl? They're Christian people. I don't know if they go to North Cleveland, but they are Christians. We understand.
They
That's
are
great.
fine people.
They're great people. Great
My
people.
family's right there with you. We love to eat there.
How about the Schroyer family?
All right.
Boy, they pass out when they see them because it's just unbelievable. Is it all you can eat, Gwen? I don't know.
And we haven't been on an all-you-can-eat.
They're a barbecue place, but they have some of that old-fashioned hot fudge cake like Shoney's used to have.
America's dinner table, Brad Benton. Hello. All right. It's all home week, folks. Hey, that punt's going to roll down to the 5. My goodness.
Oh, brother.
That punter's got the roll down, doesn't he, Glenn Troyer?
Yeah, that was kind of like a high spiral kick. Came down on the nose and flipped.
That's 50
That's
yards.
That's that hot fudge cake comment's what you get there.
There you go.
A minute to go until halftime. We're tied at 7, but Bradley's going to be well back in their own territory at their own 4-yard line.
And I can tell you right now, the key thing, the emphasis now with a minute to go, don't make a mistake. The Bears are really, really backed up. And in a 7-7 ball game, 1 minute to go before halftime, boy, you cannot afford to make a mistake. I would keep it very basic. I think you'll see that. Try to get a first down, but get you some running room out of that 4-yard line area.
Southland Finance halftime report coming up. At halftime, a lot to do, and we'll cover the middle school report and much more. Timeout Bradley here. Let's take a 30-second with them. We still have a minute till halftime. Timeout Bradley Central High School. It's 7-7. Talk 101.3. Our Bradley coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We're back in 30 seconds. Ball, first down and 10 to go. They were tied at 7 here at Bear Stadium. Ball is at their own 4-yard line. They're going to take a knee, Coach Roy.
Yep. That will assure you of not making a mistake. I knew the key thing. I know Coach Floyd. And you cannot afford to make a critical mistake inside your own 5-yard line with only a minute to go. So the clock is running now down to 40 seconds, and it's still running. And they'll probably run one more play and then let the clock run out.
So down to 30 seconds, and McClary will knee it again, and that's going to do it. For the first half, tied at 7, as we are tied at 7 at Bear Stadium. Bearden and Bradley. What's this, the 8th meeting, Coach Ron, is that right?
That's correct, 8, and it's 4-3. It's close, just like this score, Steve. It's 4 wins for the Bears, 3 wins for the Bulldogs.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break and get ready for the Southland Finance halftime report, brought to you by your friends at Southland Finance. Go to southlandfinance.net, and they're on Key Street, right there close to God's Chicken at Chick-fil-A. You'll be sanctified and glorified when you eat that chicken. Sorry, Coach. I mean, Gary and Corky are cringing right now. I'm sorry, guys. All right, we're going to send you to the station. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Talk 101.3. It's Bradley football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 2 minutes.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
CatnapperDirect.com is the locals only division of Jackson Furniture, based in Cleveland, Tennessee, and selling exclusively to the citizens of Bradley County. For 87 years, we have crafted comfort for the home. We are proud to offer factory direct furniture that is designed, engineered, and crafted by our team of over 1,000 hardworking employees. You may shop your style from collections of farmhouse, contemporary, traditional, and modern, all in one place. Catnapper is crafted in Cleveland and available online at catnapperdirect.com.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom.
In Athens, as Coach Rowan said earlier tonight, that's who it was. Get you and 10 co-workers. You can do that at ohyeahlife.com and work out for free for 10 days. If you find 10, I would say 10 employees, as you have that happen there, you get 10, and you can work out for $10 per month right there at Oh Yeah. Visit ohyeahlife.com. Corporate Wellness Month at Oh Yeah. And by the Village Volkswagen, locally owned and a proud sponsor of local sports. Take a test drive in the award-winning, locally made Volkswagen Atlas. Go to villagevw.com. And good evening, Black Sheep. Blake Beard is listening. Earl Rowan, you got Dr. Beard. You've got, we'll call her Darlia Doctor. And then you got Blake. Chattanooga McCauley. Blake Beard, by the way, is now an accomplished pickleball player because the Lord knows he can't play tennis anymore on those knees. Former Bradley football player Blake Beard is tuned in tonight. Hello to Chris Green, Chris, Jamie, Riley, and Coleman all listening tonight. And Coleman Green elected the mayor of Ocoee Middle. And I'm told that, in fact, Riley Green is on the homecoming court at Walker Valley next Friday night. We did get that in. And let me give you a quick middle school report brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. We did receive this information from Cleveland Middle School Athletic Director Scott Carroll. Girls soccer 3-0 over Ocoee. Cross country boys won their meet in Athens. Cleveland Middle volleyball defeated Dalton and Gordon Lee in Georgia. Cleveland Middle football defeated McCallie in 7th grade and in 8th grade. And we get Ocoee Middle. Jake Wilcutt tells us that girls soccer won over Chilhowie 8-0 in soccer. Softball versus they beat Sequatchie County 9-3. Ocoee Middle tennis got a big win over Ray County in girls and boys. Cross country for Ocoee, 2nd place boys, 1st place girls. Ocoee football against Dalton, JV lost and the varsity lost at Walker Valley last night. Girls soccer against Cleveland, they lost 3-0. And it was tennis, Ocoee Middle boys. They won and defeated Athens there. In Athens, I should say, versus Athens City. Boys won, girls won as well. Lake Forest, Andy Jenkins. Andy, thank you for all of the detailed report here. Girls soccer lost. Softball won, and JV football defeated Boyd Buchanan. And now for the halftime statistics, let's go to the coach, Earl Rowan.
All right, thank you, Steve. And here's the way the first half looked. And boy, oh boy, our score is deadlocked, 7-7 between Bradley and Bearden. A lot of folks thought that Bradley would win by anywhere from 8 to 10 points on up to 41 points. Thank you there, Brian Grisham. Hey, 41 zip is not materializing right now, but hey, we still have hope. We'll take it, big guy. But I didn't think that it would be such a defensive struggle. Remember, one of the panel in the banner today picked the Bears to win, but only by 10-7 margin.
Wow.
And right now he's looking pretty good.
You got it.
This game in the first half is about as close statistical-wise as that score is, 7-7. For instance, first downs, the Bears had only 5 in the first 2 quarters of play. That's low for the Bears. Generally, in the first half, the Bears offensively will already have 10 to 12 first downs. Tonight we have 5. But Bearden only 4. So the offense both ways have been rather on the anemic side. Defense is dominating this game. The Bears had 15 carries on the ground game for a total of 64 yards. Bearden had 14 rushes for 62 yards. I told you it was going to be close. 62 yards on the ground for Bearden, 64 for the Bears. Passing, Aiden McCleary has gone to the air 11 times. He's completed 7 for a total of 49 yards, and he has not been intercepted. For the Bearden Bulldogs, John Carlavato, 4 attempts, and he's completed 2 for a total of 13 yards. Likewise, no passes picked off. I'm a little bit surprised that Carlavato has only thrown the football 4 times because, Steve, I noted before the game started, last year the same quarterback with 2 of his key receivers returning from last year, they threw the ball 23 times and completed 12 for 136 yards.
Wow.
Tonight, a completely different game plan. 4 attempts through the air, completed 2 for only 13 yards. So total offense for Bearden is only 75 yards, and for the Bears, total offense 113 yards in the first half. We had no fumbles on the Bears' part. We had 1 fumble by Bearden, and they recovered that one. Carlavato recovering his own fumble when he lost it back early part of the second quarter. We've only had one punt, and it was not a good one by Braden Clark and the Bears. He is averaging some 34 to 35 yards a kick the first 3 games, but that one kick on the part of Braden and the Bears went for only 20 yards. On the other hand, Bearden's 2 punts, they are averaging 52 yards. Now, that is not indicative that their kicker, who is a good punter, has a tremendous leg. Steve, they've been the beneficiary of 2 tremendous rolls of probably an average of 17, 18 yards. So if you subtract that, it's just an average kick, normally of 34, 35 yards, which is typical for high school. But with the rolls that they have gotten on both of their punts, excellent punts, one for 54 and one for 50. And folks, that's what you have to count it. It's where it rolls. And they've been the beneficiary of some tremendous rolls. In the scoring, the Bearden Bulldogs won the toss, as Steve told you about an hour ago, to start this ball game, and they elected to defer to the second half. So Bearden will be getting the football to start the third quarter. But that meant that the Bears had the opportunity to start on offense first, and they took it to the house in the first series of plays. They started from their own 30 on the initial kickoff to start the ball game, and on a 70-yard, 11-play drive, the Bears were clicking. They took it right down the field on Bearden. An impressive drive, mixing passing and running. The running supplied primarily by Jackson Wilson and Javon Burke, along with a couple of carries by quarterback Aiden McClary, and took it right into the end zone at the 6:25 mark of the first quarter. The pass for the touchdown from 5 yards out was a pass from McClary to Javon Burke, 5 yards. Kick was added by Era Rojas, and the Bears were on top looking good midway the first quarter, 7-0. Now, that score would stand up for the rest of the quarter and half of the second quarter, and then a big mistake on the part of the Bears, and the special teams for Bearden came through on a blocked punt. Braden Clark was really not kicking out of his end zone, but he was backed up inside the 15, kicking out, and the blocking broke down, and Griffin Orris broke through, blocked the punt, and Jack Adams fell on it in the end zone at the 5:16 mark of the second period, and it was, of course, a quick Bearden touchdown. The kick was added by a very good kicker, Ethan Ford, and that's where we are right now, deadlocked at halftime. I will give you some individual statistics in the first half, Steve. On our rushing game for the Bears, Javon Burke, 3 carries for 30 yards. Cannon Hall, that's receptions. Javon on his rushing, 6 carries for 34 yards. Jackson Wilson, 4 carries for 17 yards. And then in the receptions department, Javon had 3 catches in the first half for 30 yards. Cannon Hall, 3 catches for 12 yards. That's way under his average yards. Steve, he's averaging 117 yards per game in the first 3 games.
Wow.
And right now he only has 12, so he is way under his game performance the first 3 times. Braden Clark has the other reception. It was a 7-yard gain on his 1 reception. The workhorse for Bearden has been Makai Williams. He's carried 4 times for 37 yards, and Carlovato has carried 8 out of his quarterback position for 11 yards. One thing that we might note that we probably have not hit this hard enough, and that is Jason Wilson. Midway the first quarter, Joe picked this up, and then Gwen reported on it that Jackson Wilson, we've not seen him since, and he is on the sideline with ice on his left shoulder, so he has sustained some sort of injury and will not be back in action for the rest of this contest. Let's just hope that he doesn't have a serious injury that will keep him out for the next week or two also. But that's how the statistics went in the first half.
That's a beautiful stat report by the legendary Coach Earl Rowan. Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Let's take another final 2-minute timeout in the Southland Finance halftime report. Don't forget, coming up after the game, it's the Andrew Johnson Bank Player of the Game. And I just heard from Mike Thomason, Coach Rowan, who says it sounds like maybe I'm up past my bedtime. Hello to Mike Thomason listening in tonight, president of Andrew Johnson Bank. Mike, Coach Rowan says it sounds like I may be up past my bedtime tonight. And also hello to Brenda Lawson. Oh, my goodness, Brenda's in tune tonight. Brenda, hello to you and Stan tonight and the family. Dialed in to Talk 101.3. Brenda's a proud graduate of Bradley Central High School, and she loves you, Earl. I know that.
We appreciate Brenda Lawson, too, for not just Bradley High School, but for all of Cleveland and Bradley County. She does so much good and is a very, very good person, kind-hearted, even though, Steve, sometimes some of your best friends I've noticed you kind of dig at. And by the way, I was going to, I know that two of your friends I've listened in the past, Stephen Shelton
Yes.
and Denny Collins.
Yes.
They love to just dig at you, and, you know, you can give it right back, but you have to take it. And I was going to tell you, and it just so happened that it worked out, but in our meeting yesterday, I forgot completely to ask you if you had anything in your wardrobe that was black and gold. and I'm telling you,
I found this from the town squire.
I was very pleased to see you show up with your black shirt tonight.
I did it for you, Coach.
Hey,
I did it for you. And I got this shirt from the town squire. Larry said, you've got to wear black, and couldn't find the gold on it, but we did get a black polo anyway. So, Larry, thank you.
Bless Larry McDaniel's heart.
I guarantee you.
A black shirt. and Steve Hartline, I want Autumn O'Brien to hear this. Steve Hartline is all Bears tonight.
Hey, you got it. You got it, Coach. Absolutely. Oh, my. Well, we're having fun tonight. But, hey, we've got a tight ball game, folks. 7-7 at the half. And hello to Andy Morris, who's listening. He's part of our Walker Valley coverage. Andy, boy, I tell you, you guys do a great job. Andy and Jacob Mason in their first season of coverage on Fiesta 99.1 of Walker Valley football. There's Eddie Frazier, the legend in his own mind. And see his dad down there, the true legend, Jerry, and Tamara down there. The Fraziers are here. Everybody's here. There's the Goins. They take up several pews, just like they do at First Baptist. All right, we'll come right back. Let's now cut it down, Morgan, to about 30 seconds. We're back in, or 1 minute. Let's do 60. 60 seconds. Back. Talk 101.3.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, vocal motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Hamilton at the half. Scoreboard. Head to Elders Ace Hardware tomorrow. pick you out some old black and gold paint or some blue and white paint or maybe some navy and gold paint, whatever you want, they've got it at Elders Ace Hardware. I want to check back in with Gwen Schroyer. He's down on the field in the Crawford's Pharmacy sideline report. Gwen Schroyer.
Yeah, I would just say that the student section is all in tonight, all dressed out in the hula hoops or hula wear, not hula hoops, but Hawaiian wear. And as I heard over the loudspeaker, Hawaii, I guess we're living in the South, guys, living in the South.
Coach Rowan had never heard the benches here at Jimmy Lovell Field called pews.
No, I told Steve that he was talking about the Dixons spreading out down there into all their pews. That's a first.
Well, that's Reverend Littlefield, Coach Rowan. That's what that is.
Great influence.
All right, what a night, folks. Bear Stadium tied at 7. Knoxville Bearden has come to Bradley Central High School. Coach Rowan, what do you expect here?
Well, the Bearden Bulldogs are going to get the football first. The Bears are going to have to hold them, not dig themselves a hole and go down by a touchdown. If we could go 3 and out, that would be wonderful. But they're going to have to, as somebody in the press box said, wake up. That means the Bears. We started off the first 5-6 minutes so beautifully. That opening drive, 70 yards, 11 plays, scored, take the lead. Looked like we were just going to methodically move on to a nice little comfortable lead, and we had that 7-0 lead and then made the mistake on the blocked punt. The blocking broke down. They blocked Braden's punt and fell on it in the end zone for a touchdown. They haven't hurt us on long sustained drives at all. So the defense is going to have to come to the occasion here in the first couple of minutes, force a punt, and then the Bears are going to have to take it downfield and reestablish that we are in charge of this game tonight.
All the scores and your phone calls on the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz after the game right here. Talk 101.3. Greg Phillips, Kent the Biscuit Christian will have it for you. Hardee's Friday Night Blitz in its 17th season. And you can call in and wake those guys up. And all the scores around the area. Very exciting night of high school football. So glad, folks, in this COVID situation we're able to play tonight. And here's the kickoff. It's going to go to Bearden. They're going to up it at the 20-yard line, 25, down to about the 30, across the 30, and down to the 32-yard line. Had that good report earlier from Bradley County Schools as far as COVID. If you have not heard it, they release their numbers every week at 5, the city at 3. County had 6 cases county-wide, and 6 cases county-wide. City had 2, 8 cases in the city and county school systems of COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, our educators are to be congratulated for, 15,000 students and 8
that is an
cases.
Excellent report.
7-7 our score. Bearden with the ball, and they're going to run it. That's
oh, my goodness!
Mackay.
He's so fast.
Folks, he's going to run to the house.
Oh.
Mackay Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, that is 68
yards.
68 yards
he
to the
found his
house.
Crease. He found the crease.
He did. He took off around the right end, and man, he picked up the one block that he needed, and he is quick, folks. He's their main threat, and he was gone. You could tell by the time he got to midfield, he was not going to be caught.
The senior, Mackay Williams, 5'10", 185, and now Bearden going to try the extra point. They've gone up 13-7 pending this. The kick is up. The kick is good. 14-7. Bearden, the Bulldogs, have taken the lead over Bradley Central High School. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bradley Football on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix 104.1 app. Download where you can listen on your phone or mobile device. Mix app is at mymix1041.com. Supply.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
And Coach Rowan, before we get to the score, let's say hello to our longtime friend Brett Whitehead and his family. Gwen, understand they're down in PCB
Panama
tonight.
City soaking up that sunshine.
City. Boy.
Well, I love Brett and his family. Short kick here. It's going to come down to Bradley Central High School at the 40-yard line, and they're going to have it at their own 40. Coach Bearden's taking that lead, 14-7 over Bradley.
That was quick, too. I mean, there was no doubt about it. As Gwen said, he found that sweet spot around the right end, and he was gone. 68 yards, one play, and Bearden, you would think, hey, they're trying to get their first win of this season, and the Bears had better wake up and answer right here.
And remember that Bearden has only played one time because of COVID, and they lost to Dobbins Bennett last week, as Coach Rowan reminded us earlier. 14-7 now. Bradley trailing. They have it at their own 39. High snap. They're going to hand it off, though. This is Berg. Berg will cross the 40, get down to about the 40. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown!
Yes!
Bradley Central High School.
All right. That's what we mean by waking up right there. Javon Burke takes it 61 yards to the house, baby.
Oh, my.
That was special, guys. That was real special.
That was great.
Answer the call.
Man, that's a highlight, folks. I've been doing this a long time. That was fun. Coach Rowan, man. What a professional privilege to work with you tonight. It's 11:25 in the third quarter. What a run, Gwen Troyer.
Yeah, man, that was just something special. His eyes were right on the gap, and he took it like fire on whatever.
and when, down at the 35 or so yard line, honestly, a couple of Bearden defenders had a shot at getting him.
Yeah, I
but
think
you
Javon
could
found a
see
second gear.
Javon just turn
gear.
on the jets and said, hey, you're not catching me, baby. You're not catching me. I mean, he could have been caught, but not there.
He's getting a lot of congratulations down here on the sideline. Lots of smiles.
He turned it on. You knew sooner or later Javon was going to break one, and he hasn't up to this point. 3 games into the season, but boy, he looked good
and
right
wearing
there.
his brother's jersey.
Yes. Hey, Javen's in the stands. I guarantee you he's proud right now.
Jeff Lovingood listening in. He's taking full credit. He said he prayed for that touchdown. So, hey, Lovingood, you hear me call them pews instead of bleachers here at your Bradley Central High School as the kick is going to come to Knoxville Bearden down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And Lindsey Smith listening in tonight says, hey, she thought Javon would have a big game tonight. She's exactly right. 11-19 in the third. What an explosion of excitement here at Bear Stadium as we're tied at 14. First down and 10 to go. Ball at the 32. Bearden will take over. And, Coach, you better watch out here. Could be a night of fireworks back the other way.
Hey, it's like that old saying, what you can do, I can do better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's what Javon was saying. Hey, Makai's run was just slightly longer, but boy, Javon's run was far more exciting.
Ball at the 32-yard line as Bearden will have it, and the quarterback is going to keep it down to about the 35. Got 3 on the carry. That's the quarterback. And that is Carlovato, John Carlovato. It's second down and 7 to go. 14-14 the score. Bearden at Bradley. And Carlovato throwing incomplete. No flag is on his hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
And once that ball tips the hand there, once he touches it, he's fair game. And that was excellent defense on the play.
That was Rango.
Yeah, that looked good.
Who was it?
Rango. He goes by Rango, number 15.
Oh, yeah, that's Ringo Roberts. The 5th or maybe 6th Beetle at third down, third down and 7 to go. As from the 34-yard line, Bearden has it at their own 34, tied at 14 at Bradley Central High School's Jimmy Level Field Bear Stadium. Here is Carlovato. He's going to run it. He's going to keep it. And he'll be, oh my, an Army still on his feet for first down.
Yep.
Now he can credit his lineman for that.
Yep, they got the big push, which is legal there. He should have been stopped 3 yards short.
Man!
And he got that big push all the way to the 44, first down.
Well, those are the big uglies, as they say. And it's first down and 10 to go. Ball at the 44-yard line, tied at 14. Bearden the ball. What a run. And yes, the linemen, an unbelievable job. Now he's going to try it again. Right side quarterback running. He'll get it down to the 49-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain. And they're moving here, Coach Rowan. I don't know.
Yep. Bears need to dig in after coming back on that exciting run by Javon. Need to make a stop right
In the third quarter, we're getting down near 10 minutes to go in the third period, tied at 14. Bearden the ball. Bearden tied. Bearden at Bradley Central High School. Quarterback, he tried to bark him off sides, could not do it. Now looks at the sideline for the call here. Under 10 minutes, third period. Tied at 14, ladies and gentlemen. Second down and 5. Bearden the ball right at midfield. They got it technically at their own 49-yard line. They'll have 3 wide here. They're going to hand it to the back. That's Williams. Watch out. He is crossed into a Cleveland Ford. First down. Goes down to the 42-yard line of Bradley Central. And Bearden has it now at the Bradley 42. So that's what? That's about 11, 12, something like that?
about 9.
9? We'll just throw out some numbers here. One will work. Bearden has it. First down and 10 to go as they've got it at Bradley's 42-yard line, tied at 14, 9:20 third period. Looking over for the play now. 4 wide. They're going to have Williams set back there. And the quarterback, Carl Vato, with it. He's going to try to throw it, dump it all, pass complete on the screen, but he's not going to go anywhere.
And who was that?
16.
That's
16, that's Cam Creighton, isn't it?
Cam Creighton, yeah, senior. 5'9".
He's been the leader of the defense, Steve, all season long. Cam Creighton, senior captain.
Got that tackle with a gator roll on the end of it.
Wow. Second down, 12 to go, tied at 14. Bearden has the ball. Ball at the 44, 8.5 to go, third period. Carlovato rolling right, the quarterback for Bearden. Pass is incomplete. And it'll go to third down and 12, 8:26 third quarter. And we're really watching the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard because we've got some good battles happening up in Athens tonight. Ottawa's there. We've got the Derek Davis Bowl. Used to be called the Battle of 411, but Central is leading Polk County as old school tonight. I believe that game's in Benton. Is that game in Benton or in, do we know? I think it is. Then we got 2 undefeateds playing tonight. Red Bank and East Hamilton. Last report, Red Bank was up at halftime. All right, here we go. Third and 12. Bearden the ball at the Bradley 44-yard line, tied at 14. Carlovato looking to throw, and he's got a man. It's complete. What a catch.
What a catch.
Down to the inside the 10. Down for a Cleveland Ford. First down to the 8-yard line, and Bearden's driving again.
That was a fantastic catch right there. I mean, they're the visitors. They're the guys that you don't want to win, but that was one more sensational catch. Was that 23, Joe?
Who was
13?
it? I couldn't see it. Eli Kaler, 13. Griffin Oros. Griffin Oros, the wide receiver. He's a junior, 5'10", 174. Folks, he stretched out. My goodness, what a catch. Down to the 7-yard line. First down and goal to go for Bearden now. They're driving at the Bradley 7. Right to left as you listen. Tied at 14, 7:45 to go third period. And the quarterback is going to keep it. This is Carlovato. Get down to the 5. Gets 2 yards on the play.
Cam Creighton again on the tackle. Man, Cam's come to play. He comes to play every week.
Glenn Schroyer, the Crawford's Pharmacy sideline. You're down in the end zone.
Watching this play, guys. This is big.
Yes, it is.
This is huge.
Second and goal from the 5.
7:20 third period, tied at 14. Talk 101.3 The Buzz and Josh Rogers listening from Wholesale Supply Group. We are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, where Josh refuses to work on Saturday. It's 7:08. I'll hear about that, trust me. 2nd and 5, Bearden, and ball at the 5-yard line. And now we got, what, a timeout?
Timeout.
Who took it? Bearden?
I think so.
We'll take it with him. 32nd. It's a Tzatziki's timeout. Visit Tzatzikis.com. And Brad Emmendorfer, the Clemson graduate, just glad that the ACC's playing. 7 minutes to go in the third period. We're back in 30 seconds. Bradley Football Talk 101.3 is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We're back in 30 seconds. All right, big situation here. Tied at 14, 7 minutes to go, third period. Bearden is knocking on the door here. They're at the Bradley 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal to go. Here is the quarterback for Bearden, Carlavato. He's going to keep it again. Bang!
And who was that?
And he's hit in the backfield, going to be backed up about a yard to the 6. So 3rd down and goal to go. He was quarterback for Bearden, knocked back about a yard.
And that was C.J. Hardy again. C.J.'s playing great tonight, too. He and Camp Creighton are really spearing it. And that time they lost some yardage. They're back at the 6.
Yeah, lost a yard. Tied at 14. Clock moves at 6:25. Third period. Bearden. Oh, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll the left toward the end zone. Interception!
Yes! I think that's Cannon Hall.
Number 8.
Number 8.
That is Marcus Gorey Jr.
Gorey, a freshman. Marcus Gorey.
Interception in the end zone. Gwen Schroyer, Crawford's Pharmacy. How'd it look?
Oh, he could see it all the way. He just got in front of the receiver and took it down.
What a play for Bradley Central. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. We'll keep it here.
That's what we needed.
That's a big play right there. You're right, Gwen. Hey, we had to have something like that inside the 7-yard line, at the 5, and then at the 6, and that is a big, big stop right there by Marcus Gorey.
And how smart to go down in the end zone. How smart.
Yep.
Great play. We're tied at 14. Bradley the ball, 6:21, third period. And here is Burke running. He just ran for a touchdown a moment ago. He'll cross the 25 to the 26-yard line. And good evening to the undefeated 8-year-old Yankees. And Bradley Parks and Rec League got a big win tonight, 20-7, led by the Twins. You've heard of Mantle and DiMaggio. How about Luke and Holt Winters, ladies and gentlemen? They led the 8-year-old Yankees, and Bradley Park and Rec winning 20-7 tonight. Here's the handoff. Burke will cross the 30, gets down to the 30.
He's got
32,
a first.
and has a Cleveland Ford first down.
Carter Howard out there making a nice push, getting that open on the lane there for him.
Yep, he's running behind the right side that time, and Big Carter had a good block there for Javon Burke, and Javon is reaching back for a little extra now, and we need that.
First down and 10 to go. Bradley Central High School at their own 33. Tied at 14. Bearden at Bradley tonight. 5:20 third period. And McClary is in the shotgun, quarterback for Bradley. Somebody moved. They think it's an offsides, Gwen.
Definitely an offsides. Right side of the defensive line jumping. Take those easy yards.
Hello to Jerry Johnson listening in from Cleveland Bradley EMA. No, Jerry, did you go to the Sheriff's Department? He was at EMA. I think Troy Spence stopped bathing or something. I don't know. First down and 5 to go.
That's to Cannon Hall.
Cannon Hall, ladies and gentlemen, will go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, maybe the 43. And we're going to have a second down coming up here. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. Tied at 14, 5 minutes.
Second and 1. That's very close to a first.
2nd and 1. I was looking at the wrong thing. 2nd down and 1 for Bradley. Ball at their own 42. And here's Burke up the middle. Burke, big run across the 50 for a Cleveland Ford first down into Bearden territory.
I can tell you that Coach Damon Floyd likes to refer to his two backs as thunder and lightning. We're getting a lot of lightning tonight.
yes, we are. That's good. That's good, Gwen.
They're going to keep up the pace here. 1st and 10, under 5 minutes, third period, tied at 14. Bearden at Bradley. And ball at the, Bradley's got it at the Bearden 49. McClary's looking to throw, but he's in trouble. He's going to go down. That is a Bradley concrete sack back at the 40-yard line. He's going to lose 9 yards.
Boy.
And Bradley, for the moment, Coach Rowan is put back here.
Yep, that was a big loss there. And
now wait, they're going to.
Well, they're going to give him some motion up to the 43. Still a loss, but not as much.
And Jerry Johnson confirms he's in jail. Well, he works at the jail. 40.
JJ is a good one.
He is, isn't he? 40 up to the 43-yard line. Bradley has it, 2nd down, 18 to go. McClary's going to hand it off to Burke on a misdirection. Burke will not get much, maybe a yard, maybe and now a late flag here. See what this is about.
Yep.
What do you think, Gwen?
I think Bearden. I saw some hands on the face with a cobra head, type move, but we'll see.
They're talking about it. Was going to be maybe a yard gain, if that, but let's see here. That was
He's pointing over to the sideline, Judge.
Here's the referee. He's going to announce that unsportsmanlike against Bearden.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Referee is Craig Phillips tonight.
That's going to be a first down.
Umpire, it's a first down.
It's a first down.
Umpire is Russell Martin. Head linesman is Daniel McNabb.
Big one right there, 15 yards.
We got to keep our composure.
Bradley with a first down at the Bearden 42-yard line. And whistle. Official timeout.
You're talking about Jerry Johnson. I had his son, JJ, in class several years ago, it seems like now. And he did the routine that we used to hear on TV. You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay.
Big JJ.
Big JJ.
He used to be our SRO.
That's right.
For a few years at Bradley, and was a real popular lawman with the students. In fact, JJ is just hard not to like the guy.
2nd down and 2 to go. Bradley has it at the Bearden 41-yard line. We're tied at 14, 3:44 in the third period. And Cleveland leads Saudi Daisy 21-7 in the third quarter over at Benny Monroe Stadium. It's on Mix 104.1 right now. Here's McClary going over the middle, has a man complete.
That's
still
Cannon Hall.
Hall on his feet to the 20. Cleveland Ford first down.
That is the Cannon Hall that we're used to seeing right there.
That was a
big
healthy
strike.
pass over the middle, guys. That was real nice.
Was beautiful. And Bradley has it at the Bearden 20-yard line. We're tied at 14. Bradley now driving. They'll have 3 wide, 1 in the backfield. McClary will hand it to him. 15-10 around the corner, down about
Riley Harmon.
Riley Harmon down about the 7-yard line. And that's going to be a Cleveland Ford 1st and goal to go for the Bears.
Yep, Riley last year had some really impressive runs, and that was one of his better ones this year right there. He's been used sparingly on offense, played a lot of defense, but they're going to mark him about the 8, but still that's a 12-yard pickup for Riley Harmon.
1st down and goal to go for Bradley Central High School. Tied at 14 with Bearden at Bear Stadium. And they're going to run it again.
He's feeding it to him. He's in.
Harmon for the Bradley touchdown.
8 yards. All right, so we brag on him, and he comes back with another real good run.
He did. As the Bears score again. That is a Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown. And Bradley goes up momentarily 20-14 pending the extra point. Bradley, the good defensive stand, then came back and have scored here with 3:08 to go in the third period. Talk 101.3 coverage supplied by Hosea Supply Group. Extra point is good. 21-14, Bradley leading Knoxville Bearden with 3:08 in the third. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bradley Football on Talk 101.3 and download the Mix 1041 app for free. Go to mymix1041.com. You can listen on your phone, mobile device, and catch the scores on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. We're back in just a moment. And Bradley kicks off to Knoxville Bearden. Bradley leading 21-14. Bearden has it on the up back, and he'll take the kickoff across the 35 down about the 37-yard line. Got this report from Cleveland High School. Cleveland has fumbled in the end zone. Sonny Daisy recovered and scored a touchdown. So now it's Cleveland 21, Sonny Daisy 14 in the third quarter. That from the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard, thanks to Austin at the station. Here, Bradley leads 21-14 over Knoxville Bearden, the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have it at the 30 at their own 37-yard line. And quarterback got a handoff to Williams. He'll slide forward to about the 39, only 2 on the gain. Bradley leading 21-14 here. Coach Rowan.
All right, that was a good stop there. Only a 2-yard gain. We need to contain them here. 3 and out, get the ball back, and add to this lead.
2:38 and counting, third period. Bradley leads 21-14 over Bearden here at Bear Stadium. And they'll hand it off. That's spinning. We've not heard him much. He's going to cross the 45, but there's a late flag coming in.
Yep, one of the coaches on that Bearden sideline was jumping up and down, asking for a flag, and within 3 seconds he got it. Probably a good call, but the coach definitely influenced that call.
And they're talking about it down there. Other officials tonight, head linesman Daniel McNabb, line judge Charles White, back judge Stacy Reimer.
Face
side
mask.
There you go.
Face mask.
Against the Bears.
All right.
It's going to be a 15-yarder. Take it all the way to the 40-yard line.
Hello to Stephen Beasley in tune tonight. Beasley is, well, he's being nice, Coach Rowan. All right, Bearden has the ball here. They're going to run it and go down about the 38, 37-yard line maybe. 3-yard gain on first down. 21-14. Bradley the lead, Bearden the ball. Getting down to close to 2 minutes in the third period. Second down and 6. Bearden has it at the Bradley 36-yard line. Now pause here. They're looking to the sideline. Carlavato, John Carlavato is the quarterback for Bearden. They've only played one game, lost to Dobbins Bennett last week. They've had, what, Coach, 2 or 3 games affected by COVID.
They had a Maryville game canceled.
Yeah. Carlavato's going to throw it. I think he was hit as he threw, and it goes out of bounds.
Yep, that definitely messed him up. He was hit under huge pressure, and his arm was hit, and that one went flying straight out of bounds on the Bearden sideline.
Third down and 6. Big down here for the Bradley defense as Bearden has it at the Bradley 36-yard line. Bradley leads 21-14, a minute 33 in the third period. That is Williams in the backfield. They're getting the play from their coach, one of them. Now Carlavato, the quarterback, with Williams to his right. He's in the shotgun. Carlovado going to pitch to Williams. This is Mackay Williams, right side, and my goodness, I think he got a first down.
I think you're right.
Right on top of it.
That is a Cleveland Ford first down. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's back.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Yeah, it's at the line.
A switch
even
to
10 yards.
Yeah, that's what we thought. So it is a first down. Bearden at the Bradley 30, trailing Bradley 21-14, 1:13 and counting in the third period. Bears need to come up here with a defensive play like they did earlier. Here's Carlovado. He's throwing, and it's incomplete.
Overshot him.
Intended out there for the tight end, Seth Arana.
We're going to have a lineman slow to get up. He just rolled over.
We have an injury timeout, and we'll take it with him. Let's take a 30-second break, Morgan. We may extend it here. 57 seconds, third period. Player down on the field. Back in 30 seconds. 21-14, Bradley the lead. Bearden driving. Stay with us. Our coverage supplied by Joseo Supply Group. Back in 30.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
Bearden's Will Haney was injured there. Pass is going to be incomplete on second down. That will be third down. And it's going to bring up third down for Bearden here. 3rd and 10. Ball at the Bradley 30. 21-14. Bears lead the Bulldogs of Knoxville Bearden. Hey, Gwen Schroyer?
Sir, down here in the end zone.
Is that Tiger still loose in Knoxville, have we heard?
I think he's down here. I think he's down here on the field.
I don't know. You know what? It's funny
Tiger.
It's funny until the Tiger comes to your house, and then all of a sudden it gets serious. I mean, they can laugh all they want to, but, you know. 21-14, Bearden the lead. Excuse me, Bearden trailing here to Bradley. Pass. Incomplete, but a flag. 2 flags. We'll see what this is. That happened. The pass came down around the end zone, but pass incomplete, but 2 flags on the play. We'll see what the referee, Craig Phillips, has to say about it.
Yep, I think it's going to be pass interference against the Bears, but boy, it could have gone either way.
It's on Bradley.
Yep, pass interference.
Yeah, it looked to me like Rango was definitely going for the ball. That's contact, but
Put it down at the 16-yard line. So
right at the 15, I believe. Yep,
right at the 15.
Yep, from the 30 to the 15. 15-yard mark off against the Bears, a major penalty.
Yes, it is.
And first down.
And they run it, and they will have a touchdown. Knoxville, Bearden, Mackay, Williams. Another touchdown for Williams after the penalty. And now Bearden has come back. And they're within 1 pending the extra point. With 40 seconds to go in the third period. Folks, hang on here. Back and forth they go. And they're Joe Cannon is telling me that's a different kicker here.
That's number 42.
That's Ty Serrett. He's a senior. Is going to come in and kick here, and the extra point
I don't think it's
is no good.
Wide right.
Let me tell you something else that's significant. Williams came down here to the line, and he stumbled around a little bit. I think he's got an injury. He's on the bench over there. Williams, yes.
Yep.
The big runner who just scored the touchdown. We're going to take a break here. 30-second timeout, 40 seconds in the third period. Bradley 21-20 after the missed extra point. I tell you what, Morgan, I'm sorry. We'll keep it right here, actually. I need to tell you about the Audi broadcast position, Audi of Chattanooga. Boy, you talk about luxury, you talk about style. No, not just talking about Coach Rowan. We're talking about Audi of Chattanooga. And by our friends at Buddy's Barbecue, where you can eat ribs until you pass out tomorrow. It's all you can eat ribs at Buddy's Barbecue. Tomorrow, Saturday, Buddy's on Paula Parkway. We've been eating them in Knoxville for years. They've been in Cleveland since the first year. They really are nice people, and we think they're Christians. That's Buddy's Barbecue. Oh, they're great people. All you can eat ribs at Buddy's, $11.99 tomorrow. And those hush puppies, as John Davis at Key of Cleveland would say, all night long at Buddy's Barbecue. Here's the kickoff. It's going to go out of bounds. And there's the flag. So Bradley will have a advantage there. Let's go back for just a second. Bearden scored the touchdown, missed the extra point with the replacement kicker. Bradley leads here, as we've kept it here, 21-20 with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And don't forget Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the game. All the scores and your calls. Cleveland High School leads Soddy Daisy 27-14 over at Benny Monroe Stadium. That's on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Bradley has the ball at their own 35, leading by one, 21-20 at Bear Stadium. Coach Rowan.
Boy, I tell you what, I didn't think it was going to be a nail biter, but it's headed in that direction, Steve. It's going to the wire.
Hang on. First down and 10 to go. This
Cannon Hall.
is Hall running and gets across the 40, run out of bounds, about 5, we'll say, on the carry. So 6 yards officially. We'll mark it at the 41-yard line.
That's one of those end arounds where you run 20 yards and get credit for 6.
35 seconds, third period. Bradley leads 21-0. The lead and the ball. Second down and 4 for the Bears. Left to right as you listen. Here's McClary. He's going to throw near side. That's complete. Clark the catch for a Cleveland Ford first down at midfield. 30 seconds in the third. Bradley leads 21-20. They've got it. First down.
Yeah, first down. Easy.
First down, 10 to go for Bradley. Ball at midfield. Bradley leads 21-20 over Knoxville Bearden. In the shotgun, McClary's going to hand off. This is Burke. Burke toward the middle. And he'll get maybe 4 yards with forward progress down to the 46. And we may be the end of the third quarter. We'll see what we do here. Under 20 seconds and counting. Clock moves.
Javon tonight is doing a much better job of keeping his running north and south. You know, we have fussed at him for running the first couple of games east and west too much. But even there, when his blocking broke down, he still goes north and south and picks up 4 hard yards.
All right, that's the end of the third period. Bradley with the lead, clinging 21-20 the lead. As we end 3. Bradley football on Talk 101.3 is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll take a 60-second commercial break. Back in 1 minute on Talk 101.3 and the Mix 104.1 app. Download for free. You can listen on your phone or mobile device at mymix1041.com. Back in 1 minute.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only flute off your love. How the new love was here to stay.
We begin the fourth quarter. What a game we've had so far. Bradley running near side. Big gainer, 35.
Riley Harmon.
Harmon again, and then we got a late hit.
That's a flag in our favor. Late hit, out of bounds.
Harmon just didn't want to go down. I think Bearden player just wanted to prove a point, but unfortunately for him, flag was thrown.
This is part of Coach Floyd's next man up. Jackson Wilson, injured left shoulder, out of this game. Hopefully not for several games, but we haven't seen him since early first quarter. And Riley Harmon coming up to try to pick up the slack, running hard.
I think Harmon would be a candidate for Andrew Johnson Bang Player of the Game. We'll talk about that afterwards. After the game is completed, ball at the 17-yard line. It is a Cleveland Ford first down for Bradley Central. They lead 21-20 over Knoxville Bearden at Bear Stadium. Handoff. This is Burke up the middle. He's going to maybe, I don't know if he got anything. Well, maybe a yard. I'll get him the 16. Going to bring up a second down and about 9. Bradley leads 21-20. We're in the fourth quarter at Bears Stadium. Gwen Schroyer, how's it look down there? Crawford's Pharmacy sideline.
I was just thinking that Burke looked a little gassed, but 3 seconds later he looks all healthy again. I don't know what he's got in his tank, but man, I need some.
2nd and 9. Again, the handoff, and this is Harmon to the 1-yard line.
And picks up a big 15, and Riley found some running room across the left side. Big hole there. That offensive line did their job, and Riley takes it all the way to the 1-yard line.
That's a Cleveland Ford first down. Here's Bradley quickly up the middle, and a touchdown, Bradley Central. Who was it, Glenn? We know?
I think it was Harmon again.
Was it Harmon? McClary,
Okay.
Cabot.
Thank you.
Couldn't tell from up here.
Couldn't either.
That's a Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown. Bradley extends the lead to 27-20 over Knoxville Bearden. 10:52 in the fourth quarter here at Bear Stadium, and the extra point with Era Rojas on. It's up, and it is good. Bradley 28, Bearden 20. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Bradley football's on Talk 101.3, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We're back in 30 seconds.
CatnapperDirect.com is the locals only division of Jackson Furniture, based in Cleveland, Tennessee, and selling exclusively to the citizens of Bradley County. For 87 years, we have crafted comfort for the home. We are proud to offer factory direct furniture that is designed, engineered, and crafted by our team of over 1,000 hardworking employees. You may shop your style from collections of farmhouse, contemporary, traditional, and modern, all in one place. Catnapper is crafted in Cleveland and available online at catnapperdirect.com.
What? Oh. 28-20, and let me give you some scores here. McMinn Central leading Polk County on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard, 34-14 in the third. Red Bank has jumped out 27-17 over East Hamilton in the third. That's a battle of undefeateds tonight, and the kickoff comes down to Bearden. They'll have it 30, still on his feet, but he'll get about the 31. He's brought down. Cleveland up on Soddy Daisy now, 34-14. If this were to hold and that were to hold, it could be a good night in Cleveland and Bradley County. Walker Valley off tonight. Let's see here. McMinn County's gone up, Earl. 42-14 over Ooltewah.
That was expected, Steve. McMinn is loaded this year. They had a great season last year, losing only to Maryville in regular season. And they return a hunk of that starting defense, as well as Jalen Hunt on offense.
All right, first down and 10 to go. Bearden at their own 31. Running it with Mackay Williams. He's got some room. 45, 50, 45, 40. And he crosses the Bradley 40 down to the 36-yard line. But we have a flag. Hang on. Flag in the backfield.
Yes,
flag
we
in the
do.
backfield.
Let's bring it all the way back.
Hang on now, baby. Hang on now, baby. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a hold.
That was going to be about a
you
35-yard run.
You wonder how he sprung it open.
Oh, brother.
That was a flag that was a balm to Coach Rowan's heart.
Oh,
no doubt.
yes.
28-20. Bradley leading here, and now Bearden backed up to their own 21-yard line. It'll be first down and I don't know.
Long way.
Long way. First down and Baskin-Robbins. Let's say that, Brad. 10:37 in the game. Bradley leads 28-20 over Knoxville Bearden. Bear Stadium hopping tonight.
We've had a good crowd.
Man.
A real good crowd.
Oh, pump fake. Ball is loose. He was hit. I think Bradley may have it. I think the Bears may have it.
I think Bradley had it. I don't know if they still kept it.
Did they keep it? There's a scrum down there. Oh, they didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did
Bearden
have
recovered.
All right, but it's still a big hit there, Coach Rowan.
And they end up losing all the way back to the 18, so about a 3-yard loss on the play. 18, and we talked about a long way, even further to go now, Steve.
Man, it is second down, officially 23 to go. Bearden at their own 18, trailing by 8, 28-20. Bradley the lead, under 10 minutes in the game, or in regulation. Man in motion, left to right. Bearden left to right as you listen. And they're going to run it. This is spinning. Takes it down to the 25. It really only got 7 yards.
Yep. And they still, it brings up, what is this, third down, Joe?
Yeah. 3rd and 16.
At the 23, they're spotting it. Is that right? 24.
Close to the 24, I think. 9:15. Bradley leads 28-20 over Bearden. Bearden the ball back at their own 24-yard line. 3rd and 17. Big moment in this ball game right here. There's no doubt about it. 3rd down 17. Carlovado, the quarterback, back looking to do something. Now he's going to try to bring it down. He's going to go down.
C.J. Hardy, Steve. C.J. Hardy.
What a tackle down at the 26-yard line. So a 2-yard gain will bring up 4th and 15. 8:40 in the game. And it looks like, yes, Bearden will punt. Bradley leading 28-20, 8.5 in the game. Clock rolls. The mix 104-1 play clock, both sides. Down to 15. Snap, punt. In the air. Rolling again. Look at that.
Those rolls.
And that Cannon Hall was back to field it for Bradley. All right, let's take a 30-second break here. The Bears have the ball at their own 35-yard line. Talk 101.3 coverage of Bradley football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. We're back in 30 seconds. How do they practice that? Yep.
Yep, Riley.
And Riley run up to the 36-yard line, a 2-yard gain for Bradley Central. Have it at their own 36 as we're under 8 in the fourth period. Bradley leads 28-20 over Knoxville Bearden. Talk 101.3. Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the game. All the scores, your phone calls with Greg and the Biscuit.
Look out here on the near side. The Twins on. Oh, never mind.
They're going to run it, though, with Harmon again. 45-50 across midfield. And that is another Cleveland Ford first down. How about has Harmon done this year, Coach and Gwen?
No, not this year. He did some a game
Last
or two
year.
last year.
Yeah.
Boy, he came to. How many? Riley averaged 9 yards a carry, says Joe Cannon, last year. Boy, he's doing good tonight. Up at the
Nothing wrong with that.
50-yard line. Bradley has it, 7.5 in the game, and here he is again. Left side, 45. Drugged down at the 42.
Riley is just taking it and running roughshod, gaining hunks of yardage. Give it to him every time.
Clock still moves here, 7:15 and counting. Bearden has all of their complement of timeouts. Bradley leads 28-20, getting close to 7 minutes in the fourth period. Bradley the ball. Bradley has it at the Bearden 43-yard line. They'll stop. Look at the near sideline here for the play coming in from the Bradley coaching staff. And
They've moved
Harmon.
Ball over to the left side to block.
And Harmon in the backfield, and he's going to get it again right up the middle, and he'll have the 40 fall across, maybe the...
Yeah, I think that's another first.
That is, I think. And it is a Cleveland Ford first down. Clock moves at 6.5 to go in the game.
Good call, Coach.
Bradley 28-20 leading over Knoxville Bearden tonight. This is the 8th time they've met. Bradley leads the series 4-3, Coach Rowan tells us. And the clock continues to move now. Down to 6:15 and counting in this game. Bradley the ball. 1st and 10 at the Bearden 39. Bradley leads 28-20. Ball is handed off again to Harmon. Bang! Got hit hard on his secondary. And he is down, folks. But he's going to start getting up here.
They'll let him up.
He got rocked right there.
Okay, defensive lineman down.
2-yard gain to the 37. And we have a Gwen, that's a Bearden player down there, right?
Defensive lineman.
We're talking about how tough Riley Harmon got rocked, and he gets up.
He bounced up like no big deal.
And yet the Bearden guy in on the tackle is down.
Let's take another injury timeout here, and we'll come back. Talk 101.3, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll take 60 seconds. 60 seconds. We're back in 1 minute.
Thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
All right, we are back now. The injured player off the field for Bearden. 28-20, Bradley the lead. 2nd down, 9 to go at the Bearden 38. And running with it is Harmon again. He'll get it to the 36, another couple of yards.
Going into that carry, looking real quickly since halftime, Riley Harmon has carried 9 times, Steve, for 85 yards.
Wow. Wow.
Since halftime.
What a performance. Clock moves 5:20 in the game. 28-20 Bradley. They have the ball 3rd and 7 at the Bearden 36-yard line. McClary in the shotgun. We have 3 wide. 1 split, 1 back here. They're going to look to the near sideline of their coaching staff. Getting close to 5 minutes in the game. 5:03 and counting. Clock moves 28-20. Bradley the lead, and now a whistle. And we're going to take a Bradley timeout. Bradley takes a timeout, and we'll take it with them. Let's take a 60-second break right here. Bradley football with 5 minutes left, leading Bearden 28-20. We're back. Talk 101.3, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today.
What do we got? 3rd and 8? Is that right? I believe that's right. 3rd and 7. Something like that. Aiden. Here we go, baby. There's Cannon. First down.
And the pass to Cannon Hall is complete down to the 20-yard line. And Bradley has it, first down and 10 to go. Officially at the 19 of Cleveland Ford. First down, Coach Rowan.
17 yards to the man of the hour. When you need a big play, go to Cannon Hall. And he responded from Aiden McClary. 17 yards for a big first down for the Bears.
I think he drug about 5 players an extra 5 yards there. Huge effort.
Clock moves at 4:20 and counting in the game. They're going to run it! Berg for a touchdown, Bradley Central.
Little thunder and lightning going on.
Wow. Bradley goes up 34-20, 4:15 in the game. How'd it look down there, Gwen?
I'm going to tell you, that was set up beautifully. So beautiful. It just squirted right through there and had to get to the safety before anybody else was going to touch him. And it was right at the goal line, and he just dropped it right in.
Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown. And here's the extra point. It is good. Bradley takes the lead of 35-20. Coach Rowan, 4:15 in the game.
I feel a lot better now. That was a huge drive, ate up a lot of clock. And boy, Javon has come through again. A big 19-yard run. That was a power run, whereas his other one was just speed, and more speed. But that was a good power run of 19 yards, first down and a TD. And it gives the Bears a lot of breathing room now, up 35-20, 4:15 to go in the ball game.
Oh, yeah, Fitness Complex celebrating Corporate Wellness Month. You can work out for 10 days if you find 10 co-workers, work out $10 a month at Oh Yeah across the street at the Village Green Town Center. Go to ohyeahlife.com for more. And that is if you can find 10 co-workers, you can, in fact, work out $10 a month at Oh Yeah, the Village Green. 30,000 square feet, socially distanced. Also thanks to Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care. Dr. Gary Voitic, no matter sports or work injury or just an accident, Voitic Center has you covered at Voitic.com. All right, kickoff Bradley now after taking the big lead, 35-20. And the kickoff will come down, still on his feet, but come down to the 40-yard line. Bearden has their own 40. 4:05 to go. Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the game. All the games. And that'll be on this station. Greg Phillips, Kent Christian, all the scores and your phone calls. Coach Rowan, what do you make of it?
That was a 66-yard drive, Steve, in 8 plays. And more importantly, it ate up almost 4 minutes off that clock. And it is down to 4:05. And Bearden has to score at least twice. They're in a jam right now.
Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Red Bank up on East Hamilton 27-17 in the third. Calhoun leads McCallie 22-19. Cleveland up on Soddy Daisy 34-14 at Benny Monroe Stadium. Here's a whistle. And
we knew from the last 4, 5, 6 years, Calhoun, Georgia has a great football program, but they must be really, really good because they beat Dalton last week and now come up to Finley Stadium, and apparently they're going to knock off a highly rated McCallie team.
Yeah, that looks to be the case right now, as pass incomplete for Bearden here. Village Volkswagen, locally owned and a proud sponsor of local sports. Take a test drive in the award-winning, locally made VW Atlas at villagevw.com. And don't forget tomorrow's all-you-can-eat ribs at Buddy's Barbecue for just $11.99. Eat until you pass out at Buddy's Barbecue on Paula Parkway. And free hush puppies all day. Here's the quarterback. He's going to be brought down back at the 40 after running for about 6. That's the quarterback, Carlovado. You know, it seems, guys, like they've held him in check a little bit, talking about the Bradley defense, talking about the
I think you're right.
The Bearden quarterback.
Having fun right now.
3.5 in the game. Carlovado throwing long here. And intercepted.
Got it. Yeah.
Was that Javon, isn't it? No, it's
Who was it?
8, isn't it?
Number 8.
8.
Marcus Gorey again. That would be his second one tonight. Remember, didn't he? That's not Gorey. Tito Williams, they say, 23.
All right.
The freshman, another freshman, second freshman tonight.
He's getting hammered on the sideline.
3:28. Bears coming up big tonight, folks. The late touchdown, now the late INT. They have the ball at their own 43-yard line. 35-20 Bradley leading Bearden at Bear Stadium. And here's Burke dancing around the line, but he's going to be brought down.
Nothing there for Javon Burke.
Maybe got a yard. No.
He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, got a yard maybe. Clock moves about 3:10 and counting.
Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain.
Bradley looking good, feeling good. How is it on the sideline, Gwen Schroyer? Crawford's.
Hey, I'm thinking it's nice down here. Y'all come on down.
I can't move, Gwen.
If anybody's got any Buddy's Barbecue down here, come on down.
Gwen, I've been up since 4:30. I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere. I don't see how Corky did that all these years, or I really don't.
Man, 3:30 every morning and on the air at 5.
I know. And doing this. Good evening to Corky. Here's Harmon again.
Harmon looking for running room.
Put on the Jets and lay the lick.
Yeah, lay a big hit. If you're going to bring me down, you're going to pay the price.
What are you doing?
Go get him, Riley Harmon.
Riley down to the, excuse me, the Bearden 41.
43, 9 and 16-yard run by Riley.
Well, he's putting on a show here in the second half. Bradley leads 35-20, 2.5 in the game. And that's a Cleveland Ford first down. Cleveland Ford, big sale happening. Just asked Chopper, the manager there. They'll be there tomorrow. 2.5. Harmon again. 30. And down to the 26. That's another 15 yards for Riley Harmon, Earl. He is piling up the yards.
42 to the 26.
Guys, that gap was about 12 feet wide. I mean, a Mack truck could have went through there. Offensive line is pushing tonight.
They're doing a great job, opening some gigantic holes up front.
2 minutes. Bradley 35, Bearden 20. Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the game, all the scores and your phone calls. Here is McClary. He's going to hand off to Burke. And Burke will get down to about the 22, another 4 yards. And it looks like, I don't know, Dandy Don would have sang "Turn Out the Lights, the Party's Over" by now.
Guys, Carter Howard had a pancake sack over on the sideline, but he's a good sport. He picked him up afterwards.
That's good. I like to see that. 125 and counting. Coach Rowan, and who picks the Andrew Johnson Bank player of the game?
We do.
Is that because I don't want any part of it, Coach. You know that. I don't want anybody mad at me. Of course, Mike Thomason will let whoever does that walk in the vault and have free money for about 30 seconds.
This is tough tonight.
It's tough.
They've had 3 or 4 guys.
There's the knee.
Yep.
I think I know who we're leaning toward, maybe.
That's the Damon Floyd class right there, Steve.
Yeah.
That's right.
A minute to go, and he's not going to try to
course
score
not.
and pour it on 35-20, and that's going to be your final score. And they could try to score, but that's class right there. Just take a knee.
That is class.
You got Ottawa next week, don't you, Coach?
Yes. Yep, Ottawa next week.
That here?
That's
That
right
is
here.
Right here.
That's a big region game, too.
On the buzz.
We're getting some votes from playing the game by my text, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you off the air who they're saying. All right, it's a big win for Bradley Central High School. Bradley over Bearden tonight, 35-20. Great performance. Great performance by both offense and defense this evening. And so stay with us. We have our post-game statistics coming up, a recap of the Bradley win tonight, as well as the naming of the Andrew Johnson Bank Player of the Game. And next Friday night, Bradley will host Ooltewah right here on Talk 101.3. Let's take a 2-minute break. 2-minute timeout. Our coverage is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We are back in 2 minutes right here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and you can stream our coverage by downloading the free Mix 1041 app. Just download it at mymix1041.com, and you, my friend, will be able to, in fact, listen to all the coverage as well as get all the scores on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Back in 2 minutes, Talk 101.3 The Buzz.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
Who are you thinking?
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith.
Earl, I've got
on
Javon
something
here
that
on the
I
field.
didn't think I could do,
All
and
right,
it's
yeah,
been
we've
amazing to see how
decided
God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CatnapperDirect.com is the locals only division of Jackson Furniture, based in Cleveland, Tennessee, and selling exclusively to the citizens of Bradley County. For 87 years, we have crafted comfort for the home. We are proud to offer factory direct furniture that is designed, engineered, and crafted by our team of over 1,000 hardworking employees. You may shop your style from collections of farmhouse, contemporary, traditional, and modern all in one place. Catnapper is crafted in Cleveland and available online at catnapperdirect.com.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dot can love. You remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dot can love. You remember the new love.
Here in the Corky Whitlock Broadcast Center, and we're looking forward to that. That's just been an unbelievable privilege to. I've never done a Bradley game in my life, never done a Cleveland game before, but it's been a privilege working with Coach Rowan this evening and filling in for Gary, who will be back soon, and for Corky Whitlock, one of my personal heroes all my life. I love Corky and Annette. Hello, Corky and Annette, this evening, the voice. The sports voice of Bradley County. There's no doubt about that. So it's been my pleasure to fill in tonight, and we've really had a good time here. 35-20, and here in a moment, I see we're going to be joined by the winning coach, Damon Floyd, and Coach Earl Rowan's going to talk with Damon. So I'm going to surrender. No, Coach, why don't you talk to Damon? I'm going to surrender to Damon, and here you go. Coach, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Damon, non-region, but that was a big win and very important win. And it seesawed back and forth, 7-7, then 14-14. But what are your thoughts on it?
Excited to get the win. You know, Bearden's a tough, physical team. They've always had a good program. I mean, you know, anytime you play big boy football, it's what you get on every Friday night. And I'm just happy to see our kids just keep hanging in there, keep battling. And, you know, we were very physical tonight, so and that was good to see. You hate to see Jackson Wilson go down, but you love to see Riley Harmon step in and just, you know, he had an opportunity. He made it the most of it. So
I know we can't diagnose, but what do you think they were saying about
yeah, I mean, it's hard to
Williams?
Speculate. You know, he'll have to go to the doctor in the morning, but it's his shoulder. And, you know,
hopefully just a bruise.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is, unfortunately. So we'll just have to wait and see. But, you know, it's part of the game. But, man, we can't keep taking hits like this. That hurts us. So.
That's the truth. I thought when it was 7-7, Mekhi Williams, he was tough all night. But he extended their lead to 14-7, and then, bam, first play. Javon gets us right back in it, and that was undoubtedly the most electrifying run of this entire season for you guys.
Yeah, well, they always say that good teams answer. You know, you don't want bad things to happen, obviously, and we let a bad thing happen there with a long touchdown run. But, man, like you said, Javon responded, and he had good blocking. He saw the crease, and when he does, he's got a chance to take it to the house. So that was nice to see us respond,
yeah.
and you know.
I thought really this was Javon's all-around best ball game. He scored 3 touchdowns. He had, 160-plus yards on the ground. He caught some passes. He just played a super game. And one thing that the first couple of games, Gary and I kept pointing out, we were really grumbling, to tell you the truth, Damon. But Javon seemed to want to run east and west. Tonight, I don't know if you guys have talked with him about that, drilled it into his head, but he was concentrating on going north and south tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, you have to watch film, and good players will look at their mistakes on film and correct them, and he's done that. Now, we like him running east and west too. You know, I mean, with his speed. So when you're that fast, it's hard to tell the guy, look, you can't outrun everybody, because a lot of times he does. So he's learning just like the rest of us, and that's why you play a full season, is you try to get better every game. And he's one of those guys he's getting better from the running back position, and he's also getting some cohesiveness with our offensive line and those kind of things. So it's a team thing.
When it was obvious that Jackson Wilson was not going to play anymore for this game, and boy, when you guys inserted Riley Harmon, he ran like a player possessed. Talk about Riley's game tonight.
Well, the thing I really appreciate about Riley is the fact that everything's not gone his way. You know, I mean, he's not played a whole lot. He started against Walker Valley in a position he's never played, but he's that type of kid. He'll do anything you ask. He's very coachable. He's always showing up to work, and that's exactly what I told the team after, is you never know when your chance is going to come. And Riley's a guy that deserves good things to happen, because he does show up every day. He never complains. He's always coachable. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid, obviously. He's got really good speed. So, you know, now he'll be getting a lot more carries in the backfield. So it's good to see players take advantage of opportunities.
Also, the defense played well, and we thought up here that big CJ Hardy played probably his best all-around game. I don't know what the stats will show, but he played great tonight.
Yeah, it's hard for a defensive lineman to have a lot of stats, but he's had pretty good stats really all year. He's a force to be reckoned with. I'm sure when, you know, opponents scout us, they're looking at him and thinking, how do we block him? Because he makes a lot of plays, and you know, him and Ken's Hooper there in the middle, they make our defense go for sure. So I was really proud, because, you know, we gave up another punt block for a touchdown to give up 14 to this team. I'll take that.
Yeah. And we've got Ooltewah next week.
Yeah, it'll be another tough region game, and, you know, hopefully our kids will get some ice baths tonight and, you know, be ready for another physical next Friday.
Yep. Joe, you have a question?
Nope.
All right. Damon, congratulations.
All right, thank you, guys.
Big win. Big win.
Good job, Coach. What a performance by Bradley Central tonight. Again, the win 35-20. I tell you what, let's take a timeout here. When we come back, we have, I believe, Javon Burke is on his way up, we understand. And Coach Rowan, I think we've got a player coming up here. And then also,
I'll tally it up here.
Let's tell you what, while we wait for Javon, let's take a 1-minute break and come back. We're on the Jenkins Deli post-game show. Jenkins Deli. Jenkins is open for business. And we'll come right back with more in, let's take 30 seconds here. 30 seconds here. Back in 30. Buzz and Coach Rowan, look who we found here.
The man of the hour right here. I tell you what, Javon, we had a tough time picking the star player of the game, the Andrew Johnson player of the game, until the fourth quarter. You just simply took over the game. Congratulations. How does that feel?
It feels good. I feel like I was low-key letting my team, I feel like I could have gave the team more, and I just gave that extra burst, and then I just gave them what they needed, and then we came through it now.
Let me tell you, I would just love for you to describe your own feeling, because after 4 games, this is what I called it, by far the most electrifying play of our game was that scat to the, 61 yards for a touchdown. That was fun. Describe that.
Everybody was telling me we needed a big play, because they had scored in one play, right after that. And I was like, I got to get in. And then he called it my favorite play. It was draw right, and then we ran it. And I was like, ooh, that cut back there. And all I did was hit it. I don't know, it was there.
Let me tell you this. On the radio, Steve Hartline will verify this. I actually said there were at least 2 Bearden players that should have had you. But you looked them in the eye and said, "Not tonight, baby," and turned on the jets, and you left them behind like smoke.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just brilliant.
He thought he had the angle on me, and then he slowed down. I thought I was going to have to dive, honestly.
You just scampered. That was fun. Let me tell you, it was electrifying. And then late in the ball game, Javon, you sealed it for us on the 19-yard scamper. You had a big hole on that one. Your offensive line, I think, got better as the game went on, opening up some holes for you guys.
We all do. It's like we just become like more advanced in the moment. We just all grow together and come together in the tough times, and we just keep pushing.
Well, congratulations. You are our Andrew Johnson Player of the Game. Hey, and we would love to have you Player of the Game once or twice more. We got a lot of season left, so do your thing.
I appreciate it.
All right. Congratulations, Javon.
All right, Javon Burke, our Player of the Game, sponsored by Andrew Johnson Bank. Excuse me. Andrew Johnson Bank brings you that. All right, it's time now. Are we ready for still figuring here?
I'm going to give you some partial stats, Steve.
Okay.
Let me just go ahead. I don't want to hold it here. You know what? Would you believe, we jokingly said about the rain holding off. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is 10:12.
Oh, my
it's about
goodness.
Time for us to sign off.
Okay.
We've been here long enough.
All right.
But
you go ahead, Coach, whatever you want to do here.
Okay, and first downs, it was the Bears with 20 and Bearden with 12. And the passing statistics, 11 out of 15 for Aiden McClary, 102 yards, and no passes intercepted. Aiden really plays within his game, and, man, his completion record, he came in, Steve, completing 70% of his passes, and he didn't hurt himself tonight. 4 out of 13 for Bearden. Carvalato throwing, did not have a great throwing night, but he had a real solid running game, I'll tell you that. 4 out of 13 passing, 48 yards, and had 2 passes picked off by the Bears, Marcus Goree and Tito Williams, 2 youngsters right there, intercepted him in the second half. And I don't have all of the rushing stats, but I will tell you that, read the banner. Read the banner sports. or around midnight is when I get it. But Javon Burke was our Player of the game. Javon ends up with 3 touchdowns tonight and something like 150, 160 yards. Man alive, he had a night. Riley Harmon, a great night. Man alive, he really came through in the fourth quarter, ate some clock up, and had numerous 12 to 20-yard runs, running hard. And for the defense, C.J. Hardy played great tonight. Cam Creighton and Ken Hooper always come ready to play. Cam has led that defense throughout the season, but this was by far C.J. Hardy's best all-around game. A lot of good candidates for Player of the Game, but Javon Burke, it was his night tonight. He did. That run was simply electrifying. It was something to behold. And the thing about these long runs with quick athletes, you get to enjoy it for about 8 to 10 seconds, and it's gone. I mean, they're so quick. And that was a 61-yarder. It got us right back in the ball game, and you could just see the momentum beginning to shift. And that's about it. From here, I'm not going to try to figure all the individual stats. It would take another 4 or 5 minutes. A lot of action in that second half. But
big win, though.
Big win. And next week is a region game.
Yeah.
Ooltewah, and they're always tough. Bradley and Ooltewah have had some great games through the years. It seems that one team will win, and then a year or two later, the other team will win. It's been really close the last 6-8 years or so. So we appreciate the Bradley faithful coming out. we've had 2 home games now, and they have both been well attended. And as far as I can tell, everybody is doing their thing as far as wearing their mask and trying to practice social distancing. The concession folks are offering nothing but prepackaged things. They're checking temperatures, and so far, knock on wood, you gave that report from Bradley and Cleveland schools, a tremendous report with only 8 total cases, and we still have to look over our shoulder. Here we are talking about an exciting football game, and we're still having to talk about coronavirus.
I know, Coach.
Signs of the times.
Cleveland, let's check very quickly the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Cleveland High School got the win 41-14 over Saudi Daisy. Some of these, McMinn Central beat Polk County 56-14. We're just getting that in. That's Derek Davis winning against his former team. It's the second year that's happened, Coach.
Yep. Polk County is down right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel for them. They've had years of being up. In fact, a couple of times they've beaten our Bears over the last 20 years, and we used to play them on an annual basis. They could compete, and that was when Derek Davis was in his heyday, winning district championships every year. But the last few years, they have really struggled and fallen on hard times, and it's just been tough. And I kind of feel for my Polk County neighbors. I mean, we're not ever in the same region, so it's not competitive, and it just feels good to me, to be honest with you, to pull for the Wildcats. They're like a second little brother or something.
That's exactly right. And we need an update on this, but Red Bank leading East Hamilton 27-24 in the fourth quarter. And both unbeaten.
Yeah, that was expected to be a nail biter right there, and it's turned out to be that. Red Bank and East Hamilton, both state ranked, both coming in 3-0, and that was everything it was predicted to be. Red Bank and East Hamilton.
All right, Coach Rowan, it's been a pleasure working with you the first time in my life. It was a lot of fun. Gwen Schroyer, great job down on the sideline. And
he do a good job. He does a great job observing what's happening up close. And, Steve, I echo what you said. Hey, I've enjoyed it tonight. Great working with you. You said you hadn't been behind the mic at a play-by-play Bradley or in any football game for 8 years. I remember those days.
Yeah.
When you and Denny Collins and Shelton and these guys hey, you guys made it fun.
They're all in prison now. Well, thank you. Coach, we're going to do this one more time for the Cleveland game. Dwayne will fill in next week and for the Ottawa game. And then, we are looking forward. We'll get Gary Owenby. We'll be back this season, as we said earlier, and look forward to that very, very much. But from the Corky Whitlock Broadcast Center, here at Bear Stadium, Bradley wins 35-20 tonight over Knoxville Bearden. Morgan, great job, buddy, back at the station. Morgan Denny, and thanks so much. All right, we're going to be joining Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. Understand that's in progress with Greg Phillips and Kent, the Christian, the Biscuit. And we're going to have all the scores and your phone calls. Give them a call at 614-6499. For the Bradley legend, Earl Rowan, and our entire broadcast crew, Ryan Felton also got us on the air tonight. Thanks, Ryan.
Yes, indeed.
Amen. This is Steve Hartline. Good evening from Bradley Central High School on a Bear winning night, 35-20 over Knoxville Bearden. Supplied by